Kool TV proudly presents the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Tournament live from Morehead State University as the girls and boys set their sights on the Sweet 16 at Rupp Arena. Now let's go to Johnson Arena for all the action of the 16th Region Tournament live on Kool TV.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the campus of Morehead State University and Johnson Arena for the girls' championship game of the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Basketball Tournament. I'm Dickie Tiller, tonight joined by my good friend Ken Robinson. Hager has stepped in over with James tonight to do the color for this girls' championship game. Kent, it's good to have you, buddy.
You too. Good to see you.
You and I don't get to work enough together.
Not at all, but we ate good tonight, didn't we?
We sure did. Cattleman's, big thanks to General Manager Jim Forrest for taking care of his staff. We miss you, and we appreciate you so very much. Thanks for dinner, boss.
Very good.
Championship game tonight, going to be Russell and Boyd County. This one will be a good one. We're going to come back here in a moment and talk more about this game. But this is the championship game of the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Girls Basketball Tournament. More when we return right here on Kool TV.
Get pumped up for March Madness with Clark's Pump and Shop. Fuel your game day excitement with our convenient locations and unbeatable deals on snacks and drinks. Whether you're on the road or cheering from home, Clark's Pump and Shop has everything you need to make this March Madness unforgettable.
Free turn, free fresh, free fuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
See what it's like to be an eagle.
Banking convenience. Well, at Citizens Bank of Kentucky, we take it to the next step. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year with our new ATMs. To make a deposit, follow the easy steps. The Citizens Bank of Kentucky ATM will accept your deposits, and you can deposit cash and checks at the same time.
Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the right bank for your life.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
But it's too early to get up, Uncle Rick.
But I brought you a fresh cup of coffee from Clark's Pump and Shop.
I'm up. All good mornings start at Clark's Pump and Shop. Plus, get 5 cents off per gallon of gas when you use the code from the app.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Welcome back to Morehead State University. Glad to have you along here, and we are just a couple about, I don't know, I guess we're going to start at the championship game at 7. So not too long. We'll have championship game night for you with the Lady Lions and the Lady Red Devils. These two teams played twice this year. This is the time that we do this tournament preview, Coach Robinson.
Yes.
And at Boyd County, Russell wins that game 67-47. At Boyd County 67-47. At Russell 69-46. And it was two games that Russell was pretty much in control of. So these two teams are very familiar with each other. Two veteran coaches. How much energy they spent last night playing the semifinal games will come into play.
Sure.
But I think if there's a clear favorite here. And so the question is, can Boyd County stay and have the momentum that they need to keep up with a high-powered team like Russell?
Well, Russell, in those two meetings, beat them close to 20 points. And in that one game, Coach Fraley had a couple of the kids that are injured now, and they still got beat by 20 points. You know, you're carrying the load. We saw it last night. Biggs had to bring the ball down the floor because the point guards are sitting on the bench. Didn't have to get into position if you didn't shoot an outside shot to try to get into the paint with Jazz, trying to get the rebound, to get the second chance points or get the rebound to set up the offense again. So that plays a part, but you got to give, I think, the edge of Russell just because they beat them twice by 20.
So 27-6, the Russell Lady Devils. 24-10 is the Boyd County Lady Lions. We'll have it when we come back. This is 16th Region Girls Championship Night right here on Game Changer and Kool TV.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Appalachian Wireless is all in on Tech Madness. Right now, select devices get up to $500 off on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or nationwide mix and match plans with renewed or new lines. Plus, use a trade-in for additional savings of up to $250 for a possible savings of up to $750. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions. It's Tech Madness with up to $750 off because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
That's why we hand stuff every Epic Stuffed Crust with a whole lot of flavor. And we always start with our fresh, never frozen dough.
We never stop exploring new flavors of stuff into our crust. And just wait until you see what we're cooking up next.
The new Cheesy Calzone Epic Stuffed Crust, hand stuffed with a blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella. Because no one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
Welcome back to Morehead State University, Johnson Arena. This is Game Changer. It's powered by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza. That's Papa John's. And Kent Robinson is a fan of the better ingredients,
I
better
like Papa
pizza.
John's.
That's Papa John's. So Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Girls Basketball Championship tonight. This is the segment, Kent, that we look around the state here.
Right.
And this region, the winner of tonight's game, will play the winner tonight in Region 1. Their championship game is tonight down at Murray State University. Graves County takes on McCracken County. Who do you like?
I think it's a no-brainer. You got to go with McCracken County just because they've been there, done that. Graves County there several years ago, but McCracken County, I think you just got to give them the edge, a little more depth on the bench for that Region number 1 team.
Region 2's Henderson taking on Hopkins County Central. Region 4 championship tonight at Western Kentucky University. Bowling Green taking on Todd County Central. Championship game in Region 5. Bethlehem taking on Bardstown tonight. That's at Hart County. Down in Valley, region number 6. That's Bullitt East taking on Butler. Region number 7 tonight. Their championship game as well. DuPont Manual and Sacred Heart playing tonight. Region number 8. A championship game. These are all girls. Spencer County taking on Anderson County. Region number 9, Ryle taking on Cooper for their championship. Championship game down at Bourbon County. George Rogers Clark and Campbell County. That's region number 10. Region 11 is Franklin County and Frederick Douglass tonight over at Paul Lawrence Dunbar. Region 12 is Danville Christian taking on West Jessamine. Championship game as well. All these are championship games. Ossaly County at Estill County tonight in Region 14. Region 15, championship game, Pikeville and Johnson Central. And Region 16, of course, here we got at Morehead State University. We will have this here at for you around 7 o'clock. It's Russell and Boyd County. This is the Game Changer. It's all brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza. That's Papa John's on Kool TV. Hey, Jeff.
Home is where you hang your hat. And if you're looking for a newer, nicer home to hang your hat in, talk to the Commercial Bank of Grayson. You'll like our selection of fixed and adjustable rate mortgages and competitive rates. We also offer construction loans, auto loans, online and mobile banking, and many other services. Commercial Bank of Grayson, Grayson and Olive Hill, here for you for 125 years and counting. And you can hang your hat on that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you need to say happy birthday, get well, thinking of you, or any special occasion, say it with flowers from Fields Flower Shop in Ashland and Grayson. Fields Flower Shop can also take care of your sympathy needs, and they carry a beautiful selection of silk flowers, balloons, and fruit baskets. They've provided quality service since 1920. Call 606-324-2184. That's 606-324-2184. Fields Flower Shop, 221 15th Street, Ashland, and US 60 Grayson.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland. Horton Brothers and Brown Pharmacy, located at 201 East Main Street in downtown Grayson, has been your hometown pharmacy with a family touch since 1886. No matter the medicine you may need, Horton Brothers and Brown has you covered. They offer a premium line of nutritional supplements that can be shipped nationwide, while offering non-sterile compounding and genetic testing. Horton Brothers and Brown features delivered to local funeral homes with a large selection of willow tree figurines, and they offer gifts for any occasion, including wide selection of Vera Bradley merchandise. The pharmacy that still knows you by name is Horton Brothers and Brown, located in downtown Grayson, or visit them online at hbpharmacy.myshopify.com.
Welcome back to Morehead State University. Glad to have you along here. This is Girls Championship night for the Lady Lions or the Russell Lady Red Devils. And Kent, this is where we talk about the Game 1 preview, but we did that in the tournament preview because there's just the championship game left. But both teams very deserving, both teams, the veteran coaches. Boyd County has had some injuries, some season-ending injuries.
Right, unfortunately.
For at least 3 players that I can think of. Russell has battled all season with some injuries with some young ladies, and both teams here to do the same thing, is to win tonight, gets to Rupp Arena.
It'll be interesting how things start off. We got to talk to Mandy Lane a little bit when they got here. Didn't ask him a whole lot of what they did today. I'm sure they went to the school, and as most teams do on the night of a championship game, you do obviously you don't do a full practice, but you do a little shoot around, and obviously probably had some dinner and kind of discuss what they have to do. Well, they know what they got to do to advance next week to Rupp. You look at last night, Dickie, Shaylin still really off to a slow start. And Shayla's done that time in and time out, but she gets that spurt. And, you know, she didn't have that spurt in the first half, Dickie, but once she got going, it was Shaylin still. Unfortunately, she got fouled, and that's what the team had to do to put her on the line to try to make them miss the shots. That's what it come down to. But that's just what good players do, and that's why she's going on to play the next level.
That's right. And Russell needs her to start playing earlier tonight. So Boyd County coming up, taking on Russell for all the marbles. Girls 16th Region Championship game. This is Game Changer. It's all powered by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza. That's Papa John's on the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Girls Championship game on Kool TV.
The Ashland Area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. As a staple of the Ashland community for 125 years, we offer a wide range of activities and classes. We have something for all ages and interests, from cardio, fitness, and personal training, to swimming at our junior Olympic-sized pool, to a variety of sports facilities and programs. Visit us today at the Ashland Area YMCA.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place an order to go online. Fresh baked bread with honey cinnamon butter will melt in your mouth. At Texas Roadhouse, order their legendary catering for your next event. Texas Roadhouse, 501 Winchester Avenue, across from the Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. Success comes with teamwork. At Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union, we have one goal, one team, with people helping people. Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union salutes all the athletes who strive to be their best, as do all your friends at Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union. 2321 Carter Avenue, Ashland. Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Asking a friend for help is hard. It's easier to ask us. Help at home, from meal prep to personal care. Call First Lot Home Care today to see how we can help you.
Since 1959, Ashland Office Supply Office USA has been your one-stop shop for all your product needs, offering great service, competitive pricing, and quality products. From general supplies like pens, calendars, and envelopes, to supplies like laser toners, inkjet cartridges, ribbons, and paper, to equipment like laser printers, inkjet printers, shredders, and more. Ashland Office Supply Office USA has it all. Go online to ashlandoffice.com or call 800-926-1267. Ashland Office Supply Office USA, 2129 Street, Ashland.
It was a meeting that was in the making for most of the season. The two top teams in the 16th region landed on the same side of the bracket, leaving Ashland and Russell center stage in the semifinals Friday night for the regional tournament. It was the third consecutive season the teams have found each other in the semis, with Ashland taking the last two, including a 45-44 shocker last year on their way to the regional title. But the Red Devils would not be deterred from another shot at a championship as they held off the Kittens 47-40 last night. Russell coach Mandy Lane says the outcome was an end result of a season's worth of work and effort.
You know, I just knew how much we wanted it, and I knew how hard we'd practiced, and daggone it, we had ran that stall game until they were tired of looking at it.
Senior Shaylin Steele knows all too much about the agony of defeat. She was part of the final play that sealed the win for Ashland last year. But Steele says getting another shot for a regional title was at the top of the list the entire year.
No, definitely with how it ended last year, we knew that our one goal was to come back and not let it finish like that this year. Being a senior, me, Bella, Hannah, Courtney, we knew that we were going to do everything that we could to make sure we did make it back to state.
Sophomore Kennedy Darnell came up huge in the win for the Devils after opening the contest with 8 first-quarter points, including 2 back-to-back threes, which she says allowed her to get locked in early.
Well, I just knew I couldn't get nervous. I knew that would make me spiral, so I just tried to say it's a normal game. It's no pressure, but I just try to focus and prepare myself because I knew it's going to be a tough game, and so I just try to do my best.
Lane says Darnell's 15-point outpouring in the affair helped lift the Devils to the title game.
She came out and she was really looking for a shot, and we were talking about getting more people involved, and really proud of Shay for trusting her and really got us lifted off, and then Hannah hitting that 3 is just big.
Steele led the Devils with 21 points. Hannah Sanders kicked in 6 and had a game-high 9 rebounds. But Lane says Sanders' energy was bigger than her play on the court.
Hannah's our hype girl. We love it. We talked about it yesterday. She's always positive. She's always, getting everybody all excited. And, not only was she our hype girl, but she played really well also.
Sanders, Steele, and Bella Quinn were only 8th graders when they made their first trip to Rupp Arena, only to miss out on the experience due to the pandemic shutting everything down.
And, I know I hate to keep talking about 2020, but it really did suck that they didn't get the opportunity to play. So to get the opportunity to maybe go back and, get to play at Rupp and have that opportunity, I'm super excited for them.
Russell's in search of its 7th regional title tonight when they face off against Boyd County. It'll be the 21st all-time meeting, with the series knotted at 10-10. It's also the 6th all-time meeting in the finals, with Russell leading that one 3-2. As for Lane, she is after region title number 4, which would move her into a tie for 3rd all-time with Claudia Hicks, Connie Green, and Bill Bradley. This has been the Big Sandy Superstores Team Spotlight. We return for more from Moorhead after this on Kool TV.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too.
Dum-dum-dum. Get low, get low, get low. 369, ooh, she fine. Hoping she can sing it to me one more time. Get low, get low, get low, get low. Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
That's why we hand stuff every Epic Stuffed Crust with a whole lot of flavor. And we always start with our fresh, never frozen dough.
We never stop exploring new flavors of stuff into our crust. And just wait until you see what we're cooking up next.
The new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust, hand stuffed with a blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella. Because no one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
Are you looking for a shop that features unique clothing, jewelry, and gifts? Zella Rose Boutique has it all at 9724 Route 60, directly across from Camp Landing. At Zella Rose Boutique, you'll find unique women's clothing, beautiful jewelry, handbags, baby clothing, UK apparel and accessories, and wonderful gift items. Stop by and let Kelly and Judy help you with all your shopping needs, Tuesday through Friday from noon to 6, with Saturday hours posted weekly on their website, ZellaRoseBoutique.com.
No one was giving Boyd County a shot after losing 3 starters coming into the regional semifinals against Fleming County Friday night. The Lions trailed by as many as 8 late in the second quarter, but a 6-0 surge sent them to the locker room, down only 2. The second half was a battle of tug of war, with the Lions keeping the Panthers at arm's length until Jasmine Jordan stole the ball with 9 seconds to play and raced to the rim for a 43-41 win. However, as exciting of a play as the conclusion offered, Jordan admits the moment was a blur.
Like, guys, what even happened? They're like, Jasmine, what in the heck? You stole the ball, you got in the passing lane and scored the layup. I was like, what? I was like, I don't know why. I just was, adrenaline was rushing. I don't know. I just tried to do everything in my power. So it was crazy.
Lions coach Pete Fraley was not shocked by Jordan's moment and knew someone would come through in the game's biggest moment.
Jazz stepped in there and made a big-time play. Big-time player make a big-time play. You know, we thought she was going down twice there. Yeah, she looked like a newborn colt out there trying to get her legs under, but thank goodness she stayed up. And, I mean, had she gone down, the ball went out of bounds, it would have epitomized the last month here.
Boyd trailed Fleming 23-15 with 90 seconds to play in the half, but found a scoring spurt to end the half that changed the momentum of the contest. Lions senior Audrey Biggs says she knew the game was in hand at that point.
Yeah, I just knew that, a play had to happen, whether it was me, Jazz, Mackenzie, anyone. And after that happened, it was us from there. And I knew right then and there we had this game.
Jordan created a turnover and a bucket in that spurt and finished with 9 of the Lions' 13 points in the final stanza. She led the Lions with 21 points and 16 rebounds, but Fraley says the win was a total team effort.
If they have to believe in each other. And like I told them, I said, one person's not going to win the game for us. It's going to take everybody that's over here. And there at the end, I thought we had a couple of defensive stops there, and fortunate to come out on the win.
Boyd advances to its 8th consecutive regional final. Fraley says it's a testament to the members of his program.
8 in a row, I don't know. It's hard to imagine, but it's kind of what's expected.
Fraley and Mandy Lane lock horns in the regional title tonight, but Fraley kidded in saying they had this planned a week ago at the regional draw show.
Yeah, me and Mandy talked on your show the other night, and when we left, she goes, let's play on Saturday night. And at that time, absolutely. Whatever. I don't care. You can bring the Celtics in here tomorrow night and we play them. It wouldn't matter. We're here and we're getting to play, and just happy for my kids to get that opportunity.
Fraley enters in his 65th regional game tonight, 44 of those going as wins, and his 15th title game, all of which are tops in region history. This has been the Big Sandy Superstores Team Spotlight. We return for more from Moorhead after this on Kool TV.
Clay's Pharmacy in Catlettsburg offers so much, like prescriptions and easy transfers, COVID-19 vaccinations, flu shots, bathroom and mobility aids, diabetes specialized care. They accept most insurances, including Medicare and Medicaid. They have convenient multi-dose packaging, even prescriptions for pets, and drive-thru is available. Clay's Pharmacy is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6:30, Saturdays 9 to 2, closed on Sundays. Clay's Pharmacy, 3513 Court Street, Catlettsburg, just off US 23. Check them out on Facebook or online at clayspharmacy.com.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Scott Sharp, your 100th district representative, wishes the best of luck to all the 16th regional teams. Just as Scott Sharp works hard for you, he understands the hard work each team puts in to get to this regional competition. As your representative, his team puts forth all they have for the betterment of Kentuckians. Continue to strive to be the best, young athletes. best of luck to all of you from your 100th District Representative, Scott Sharp.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Fuji Japanese Sushi and Steakhouse still offers authentic and delicious cuisine at 915 13th Street, Ashland, including monthly sushi specials. The convenient location and affordable prices make Fuji a natural choice for dine-in or takeout. Fuji's variety in taste and high-quality fresh ingredients, coupled with the always great hibachi grill chefs, make it an affordable place to enjoy the great cuisine at Fuji Japanese Sushi and Steakhouse, 13th Street, Ashland.
Welcome back to Morehead State University. This is the championship game for the girls. Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Girls Basketball Tournament. This is the game changer. Brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza. That's Papa John's in Grayson and in Flatwoods. And this is the keys of the game. Keys of the game brought to you by Ron the Master Insurance in South Shore. They have all of your key insurance needs like life, health, car, and home. And with that, keys to the game, I think we already talked about pretty much, Kent, is how will the games last night, the emotional games, affect these two teams? Russell battled with Ashland. Boyd battled with Fleming County. Boyd won with, 2.8 seconds to go in the ball game.
Jazz got the steal. If he doesn't get the steal in the bucket, we still might be playing overtime.
So looking back last night, you mentioned that Steele started out real slow. I think a key for Russell tonight is she can't do that tonight. She got to come out focused. Not that she wasn't focused, but her shots wasn't falling for her, and you could tell she's getting a little aggravated. Do you think that was the case?
I think a little bit, but on the other side of that, Mandy knew that she had Darnell, she had Sanders,
and Darnell stepped up in a big way.
Big time, Bell, and they were making not only the 2-pointers, but they were shooting behind the arc, and then that's when Shaylin stepped in. For Boyd County tonight, it's these two right here, the bigs, Audrey Biggs and Jazz. I think they've got to step up. Audrey's, as we mentioned when we first started here at Johnson Arena, she's multitasking tonight. Used to, she go down the floor, get in her position, wait for somebody to throw it to her. Now she's the point guard, she's the outside shooter, she's the inside shooter, and a rebounder along with Jordan.
All right, Kennert, we appreciate you so much. See you at halftime, okay? Right. That was the keys of the game, and it's brought to you by Ron LeMaster Insurance in South Shore. They have all of your key insurance needs like life, health, car, and home. This is the game changer. We'll be sending it down the line to James Collier. Hager Easterling standing by as Russell and Boyd County square up for the girls' 16th Region Basketball Championship. Back in a moment on Kool TV.
James Do It Best Hardware, located at 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, has been your local hometown hardware store since 1979. With spring just around the corner, James has a full selection of steel products for all your outdoor needs. Ready to spruce up your home? Check out their wide array of Do It Best quality paints for any color you may wish. James has a wide variety of hand tools for all your projects around the home, along with rope and chain cutting, nuts and bolts, and lumber available on site. For your next home improvement project, stop by and see the great folks at James Do It Best Hardware, proudly supporting high school athletics for 40 years.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky. McLeod's Body Shop in Ashland uses only state-of-the-art auto body equipment and high-quality paint products in delivering outstanding customer service and outstanding craftsmanship for domestic and foreign vehicles, whether it's a major collision repair or a minor door ding, frame straightening, PPG finish with lifetime warranty. Rely on the family-owned and operated McLeod's Body Shop since 1981. Free estimates, pickup, and delivery. Call 606-329-1616. McLeod's Body Shop, 4555 13th Street, Ashland.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
That's why we hand stuff every Epic Stuffed Crust with a whole lot of flavor. And we always start with our fresh, never frozen dough.
We never stop exploring new flavors of stuff in our crust. And just wait until you see what we're cooking up next.
The new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust, hand stuffed with a blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella. Because no one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
Back to Pepsi broadcast table. James Collier, Coach Hager Ishling, happy to have you along with us here tonight for the girls' 16th region championship game. It's Russell and Boyd County. Coach E, it's two premier programs. It's kind of like Duke and UK, Kentucky and Duke, Kentucky and anybody. It's just two premier coaches, two premier programs, and it's kind of fitting you put these two teams here to settle the 16th region here this evening.
Absolutely, James. Until last year when Ashland won it, I think Boyd or Russell had won it like 5 or 6 years in a row, one of them. And you're exactly right. And you and I are sitting here feeling good, first of all, because we ate good this evening. Thanks to Mr. Forrest for taking us out. And
phenomenal dinner this evening. Yeah, we're definitely full. We didn't need the hospitality room tonight. We were taking good care of that over at Cattleman's. But
yes,
you look at tonight's matchup, Boyd County comes in. This is their 96th game in the regional tournament. The numbers that Pete Fraley has put up in his 28 years are phenomenal. 6 titles, that's second only to John Hop Brown's 8. 15th title game he's coaching in. He's got Hoppy now by 5. 44 wins, has Hoppy by 10 in that category. This is his 65th game, Hoppy at 49. He coached in his 23rd semifinals last night. Hoppy had 16. And 27 out of his 28 years of coaching, he's been to Moorhead. That's pretty phenomenal.
Yes, staggering when you start trying to put it in perspective like you just did with other coaches around. But and a lot of people probably have forgotten or didn't know, James, Pete actually got started late in the coaching because he didn't come out of college like a lot of us did and go into coaching. He was, doing some other things first, I think, for 7 or 8 years. And just think if he'd been coaching all those years, what would have happened.
Absolutely. On the other side of things, Mandy Lane and what she's done, 13 of the 15 years she's been at Russell, she's brought this team to Moorhead. 19 wins. She's that ties, by the way, if she wins tonight, she will surpass my color commentator tonight of Coach Hager Eastling. He had 19. This is her 5th title game. That ties her with Connie Green and Liz Trabant. 2 pretty good names to put your name next to in the record books. 11 semifinals for Coach Lane is an interesting number, too, I found today. This is the 100th game that Russell has played in the regional tournament. 59-40 overall. They're 6-10 in the finals. Their first year when girls basketball was established back in 1975.
Yeah.
They beat Boyd County in their very first game. 53-48, beat Breckenridge in the semifinals, beat Ashland 48-40 in the championship game for the roll off their first of what would be 6 championship rounds for titles. nearly went for a three-peat back in 2021 and 22. Ashland got them in the semifinals there. And I was talking with Mandy last night, and she said, last night it felt so good because it gave them an opportunity to get back there. She said, I hate to keep bringing it back up. She said, but 2020 sucked.
COVID, yeah.
And that COVID year, you're in the tunnel getting ready to take the floor at Rupp Arena, and they come out and shut it down. And you talk about teams that just took a gut punch. You think about being in that position of getting ready to take the floor for the Sweet 16. You're in jerseys, you're in the tunnel ready to go, and they say, we're done. How disheartening that had to be. And you think about it, these 4 seniors, they were 8th graders that year.
Yeah, that's I'm like you. I don't know how you would describe that to somebody, the feeling that you would have, because you work so hard to get there, and it's hard. People don't realize how hard winning is, especially in this region. And then you have the rug obviously jerked out from under you all of a sudden. But Mandy's done a tremendous job, and like we were talking on the show this morning, James, a lot of people, again, forget that she started at Fairview.
She spent 3 years there.
Yeah, she spent 3 years there and came over to Russell after that. And she has just done a tremendous job there with this program. And I tell you, one thing that I really like about Mandy, but both these coaches, James, both these coaches are really good in in-game adjustments, handling in-game situations. They're just really, really good at that.
Well, typically you would think this would be a heavyweight boxing match when you put these two together. It's more touted David versus Goliath, and a lot of that is because of the misfortune that Pete Fraley's had this year. 3 starting point guards at some point in the fashion has been lost. One of those in this tournament, and he's had to move Audrey Biggs out of her typical wing position to the point guard position. Struggled a little bit there in the first half against Morgan County. I felt like she really found her footing. Really impressed with how well she played against Fleming County last night.
Yeah, I was with Coach Baker for 16 years as an assistant, and then I coached the girls for 23. And I have never seen anything happen to a team like what has happened to Boyd County this year. Lose all 3 starting guards, man, that's just that's kind of like having the rug pulled out from under you at the state tournament. But and what you said about Biggs, James, is so key. There's probably not a whole lot of girls that would have agreed to do what she has done, to go from the position she's played all of her life to have to step out now and be the main ball handler and handle pressure, which she's going to have to do tonight. And that says a lot about her character. Of course, her dad was a tremendous player at Boyd County too. And just a whole lot of respect from me, and I know you feel the same way, both these programs and coaches.
Yeah, phenomenal. I mean, both ways. It was, we talked with both of them this morning, and they've been there, done that. They know what it feels like. But I talked with Pete last night at length, and I said, Coach, this is your 8th consecutive trip to the regional championship. And he just kind of stopped for a second, and he goes, it's really hard to put in words what that means. He said, people don't understand how difficult it is just to get there, not alone winning it. He said, but it has really become the expectation of our program. And he said, that is such a testament to all of the staff that I have around me and all of my players that I've been fortunate enough to coach in this program.
Yeah, it is. And you expect Pete and Mandy both to deflect that credit to players and their assistant coaches, and they're right. They both have had a lot of good players. Both have had a lot of good assistant coaches that just work hard for them. And, whatever Mandy and Pete wants them to do, they do it. And both games last night, James, you watched this, and, Fleming County's up 8, huge crowd. They're roaring. Pete never showed any signs of panic, and Mandy the same way in the game against Ashland, calm, and their teams reflect that on the floor.
And, it was interesting how both of them had to come from behind in the fourth quarter to win their matchups. All right, we're going to step aside for the national anthem. We come back, we'll get our keys to the game, starting lineups, and tip-off. It's the girls' 16th Region Championship live from Morehead State University on the Clark's Pump & Shop 16th Region Tournament on Kool TV.
See what it's like to be an eagle. In the mountains of eastern Kentucky, Morehead State University carries on a championship tradition that gives everyone a reason to cheer. MSU is where you can win on the field and in the classroom. Join the Eagle Nation.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too.
Back to the Pepsi broadcast table. James Collier, Coach Hager Easterling, happy to have you along with us here tonight for the girls' 16th Region Championship game. Boyd County 24-10 on the season, coming in with a 2-game winning streak, both of those coming here in Moorhead. Russell 27-6. They've won 12 consecutive. And, Coach, it's been so businesslike with Russell. And last night, how big was the start with the way that Kennedy Darnell goes out there? And I talked with Kennedy after the game, and she kind of laughed. She said, I had to go out there and do something. She said the nerves were about to get me, and she said I needed something to happen. And, boy, she did in a big way. 8 points of her 15 in the first quarter.
Yeah, and we've talked about that a lot today. Here are 4 seniors starting around her, and it's the sophomore that steps up and gets them going, keeps them in the game, hits some big shots. Man, her confidence has got to be through the roof right now.
Absolutely. Hannah Sanders has really come on late, and the way that she played through the district tournament, into the regional tournament, she's been phenomenal. And I was talking with Mandy last night, and she said she's our hype girl. She said it doesn't matter how bad things are going for her. She's always positive. She's always getting us up, getting us going. She said, but last night she played pretty doggone good too.
When I'm watching a Russell game, James, I love to watch her away from the ball, especially on the defensive end. She's not the biggest girl in the world, about 5'10", and plays against girls that are 6'1", 6'2". She's doing it again tonight. But, man, she just fights. I mean, she uses leverage. She's really smart. She never stops working and fighting. And that can get a lot done. And a lot of kids don't realize that today.
Absolutely. Let's look at our keys to the game tonight. They're brought to you part by Ron LeMaster Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Ron LeMaster Insurance. Coach, a key to the game tonight. If you were the guy that was leading his team out to the court to chase after this region championship, what's the number one thing on the top of that marker board tonight that you say has to happen for you to win?
Am I Mandy or Pete?
Okay, let's start with Pete.
Well, it's no big secret. They have to take care of the basketball. And a lot of that's going to fall on Audrey Biggs, obviously. But the other girls are going to have to get to open spots because she's going to be trapped some. And we were talking this morning, it's not so much the turnovers that hurt you, it's the turnovers that lead directly to a basket. And then you let that turn into 3 turnovers, and you have a 7 or 8 point run by Russell, and you do that a couple times. That's difficult to recover from. So they're going to have to handle the basketball. A lot of times it might be better to take a 10-second count because you get to set your defense up that way.
Yes.
So.
Last night they had 18 turnovers.
Yeah.
And that was something that was, that's detrimental when you play against a team like this because a Russell team, they turn you over 18 times. 3/4 of those will be the backcourt. And those are, like you said, then you're turning it into numbers. And it's a 3-on-1, 3-on-2, and it leads to easy buckets. All right, if you're Mandy, what's that first thing on the marker board that has to happen?
Well, Mandy's a great coach, obviously, but they're kids, and they're going to be on the floor playing, not her. She has to make them understand they didn't win the regional tournament last night. You've got to be focused in here tonight. This is the regional championship game, and if we're not tuned in, we're not doing what we're supposed to do, especially on the defensive end, Boyd County can beat us. So we got to come out ready to go.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. They're brought to you in part by Texas Roadhouse, where you can find great steaks and more. We'll start first with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Boyd County Lions. Biggs, Jordan, Stevens, Moore, and Stevens. Sophie Stevens and Bailey Stevens, the two Stevens, with two different spellings of the last names, by the way.
Do you love to have two players with the same name in the lineup?
Listen, I had one time I had three on the night on the court. I was like, man, this is easy. Head coach Pete Fraley in his 28th season.
Wow.
Again, we talked about the numbers with Coach just a little bit ago. Let's take a look at the lineup for Mandy Lane and her Russell Lady Devils. Darnell Quinn, Steele Sanders, Fitzpatrick, the same subject 5 all season long. And again, when you have that kind of numbers, it makes it very easy to continue to be consistent along the way. Let's take a look at our officiating crew tonight. They're brought to you in part by Tri-State Ophthalmology for complete eye care as well as LASIK eye surgery. See the great folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. Bob Kohl, Chrissy Roos, April Simmons, the 3 officials out of the 9th region assigned to this evening's contest. Boyd County in the black jerseys tonight with the red trim, lines across the chest. Russell in the home whites. And again, just because of where they are in the bracket. Russell was in the upper half of the bracket. Upper half of the bracket's always the home team. Boyd coming out of the bottom. Russell went through Elliott in the first round, and then Ashland last night. Boyd County, Morgan County, and Fleming, both of those, and come from behind fashion to get themselves here. Let's head over to Chuck Rist for our official lineups this evening.
T. Johnson Arena, Morehead State University, and the 2024 16th Region Girls Basketball Tournament. Tonight, for the championship and a trip, the Girls Sweet 16 at Rupp Arena. The runners-up from the 64th District, the Lady Lions of Boyd County. Winners from the 63rd District, the Red Devils of Russell. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting team, Boyd County. For the Lady Lions, starting at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 14, Mackenzie Moore. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 25, Bailey Stevens. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 23, Audrey Biggs. At forward, a 5'9" junior, number 5, Sophie Stevens. And at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 11, Jasmine Jordan. Boyd County has a record of 24 wins and 10 losses. The Lady Lions are coached by Pete Fraley, assisted by Dan Rousey, Tommy Stewart, Logan Wallace, and James Gerald. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the home team, Russell. For the Red Devils, starting at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 2, Shaylin Steele. At guard, a 5'3" senior, number 3, Bella Quinn. At center, a 5'10" senior, number 5, Hannah Sanders. At forward, a 5'7" sophomore, number 10, Kennedy Darnell. And at forward, a 5'10" senior, number 14, Courtney Fitzpatrick. Russell has a record of 27 wins and 6 losses. The Red Devils are coached by Mandy Lane, assisted by Gary Morris, Kimberly Groves, Haley Sue Griffith, and Nicole Glasser. The officials assigned to the championship game, Bob Kohl, Chrissy Ruth, and April Simmons.
Our tip-off tonight's brought to you in part by Cisco's Barbershop in Canova, where no appointments are necessary. And the first quarter is brought to you in part by Leith Clark Wealth Management. Let Leith help you with all your retirement needs. Hey, that's what he does. Let's go to the Cisco Barbershop tip-off cam. High atop LST Johnson Arena here, as we're going to get a special game ball coming in here.
They're repelling.
Yeah, they do. This is something they do for the championship game. So one of the ROTC companies come in here.
Oh, I'd kill myself.
Here comes our official game ball there. Great shot on our courtside camera. Rappelling is fun, Coach. I've done it many times.
Not me.
Yeah, it's an enjoyable thing to do.
That'd be a broken neck for me right there. Ooh.
The ground will always catch you. Just remember.
Yeah. That's really neat.
Yeah, that's something they've started doing. I think it was probably 3-4 years ago, and it's it was funny. I talked with the tournament director, Paul Rhodes, when I was installing our camera up top, and I said, are they rappelling in this year? And he said, yes. I said, all right, I need to move my camera just a little bit. All right, back to the Cisco Barber Shop tip-off cam.
You going to play it?
Huh?
You going to play it?
I don't have it tonight. We need it. Jasmine Jordan, Courtney Fitzpatrick. One shining moment in your ears. Think about it. It's time for the girls' 16th Region Tournament Championship. Boyd County has it in the backcourt. Right to left, they go with it. Here we go. Stevens wants a three. It's on the way. Good. Sophie Stevens, instant impact to Clark's Pump and Shop 3-ball. Right out of the gate, the Lions grab the lead. Shaylin Steele down the lane. Bella Quinn wants to answer. She pulls the trigger and buries it.
No nerves in this game.
Not at all. Throw the nerves out the window. We're even at 3. Boyd County picks it up in full court. There's Jordan. Turns, faces Hannah Sanders. She'll bring it across the midcourt stripe. This is not what Boyd County wants to have happen, is Jordan bringing that basketball up top. That is a trap waiting to happen. She gets it away to Biggs. Stevens on the wing, left side. Entry pass into Jordan. That one's raked away. Kennedy Darnell with a steal. Here's Shaylin Steele racing ahead. Kicks it out to Quinn. She wants another three. It's on the way. No. Shaylin Steele with the offensive rebound. Had that one poked out of her hands. It'll stay with Russell. Even at 3 after both teams trade triples to start the ball game. How big would that have been had Bella's gone down there?
Yeah, looks like a 2-3 zone Boyd County going to start out in here.
Here's Quinn. Saw a little bit of everything last night from them, from a 3-2, a zone matchup, box and 1, triangle and 2. Bill Bradley says he saw. We still not sure we saw it, but, hey, I'm not going to argue with Coach Bill Bradley. Coach, I know you're at home watching along. Happy to have you with us tonight, and enjoyed having you on the show this morning. It was a lot of fun. There's Sanders out top of the key. Quinn pumps, tries to go inside. Loose ball tipped back to Quinn. What a feed downside to Sanders, but she missed the bunny. Jordan fights for the rebound. And then a foul on the far side as Jordan hits the deck.
That's one of the things that Jordan has got to do tonight, James. She's got to take care of the basket. Take those easy baskets away from Russell. Make them make pull-ups and jump shots.
Fouls on Courtney Fitzpatrick. Her first, team's first. 6:20 to go here in the first. Biggs out ahead. Cut off by Darnell. Turnaround jumper, no. Ball tipped around. Sanders has it back in her hands underneath the bucket. Steele slows it up. Sanders will give her the handoff. Steele finds a lane to the basket. Very patiently backs it back out top. Pulls the trigger. Three's off the mark left side. No. Fitzpatrick was there but couldn't corral it back in. And then Stevens got tied up on the sideline there in front of her bench and turns it over.
See, I don't think Boyd County needs to do that when they get a stop. Don't be in a hurry.
Got to slow it down.
Yes.
We talked with Mandy this morning, and she said, it's no secret. We're going to try to turn this into a track meet.
Yeah, you're playing right into Russell's hand.
I think Boyd County wants to turn this into the hare versus the tortoise.
There's the first block of the game.
She leads the all-time record now with 26 blocks and counting in her career. Had 8 blocks in the opening round matchup. Coach Pete Furley said he felt like she had way more than that.
Yeah, I did too.
There's Bailey Stevens down in the corner. Sophie Stevens wants another three. In and out, no. Shaylin Steele with a rebound. Everything's gone cold after a quick start by both teams.
Oh, nice.
What a dime inside. Courtney Fitzpatrick.
Wow. Off the dribble too, James.
That was a find and a half. Jordan beats the press. She's got a 3-on-1. Looks it off underneath. There's Bailey Stevens. Can't finish. Gets the rebound. Back to Mackenzie Moore. Inside to Jordan. Backs it in and puts it up with ease. Jasmine Jordan's first points of the night goes home, and it's a 5-5 ball game. Inside of 5 to play in the first. And, Coach, we talked about this today. Jasmine Jordan was going to have to handle the basketball around the midcourt stripe, and when she did it perfectly right there, it got things moving for Boyd.
Those 6'2" point guards are good for you, aren't they?
They give you a little bit of extra added effort when you're out there against 5'3" and 5'4".
Yeah.
Stay in that 2-3 zone. They've got bigs down on the bottom now. They've got Moore and Stevens up top. There's Quinn out of the corner. Popped a triple to start the ball game. Steele wants a three. It's on the way. Yes! Clark's Pump and Shop triple from way downtown. Russell regains the lead. It's 8-5 as we approach 4 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Biggs nearly has that one taken out of her hands, and then a reach and a tie-up on the sideline. 90 feet from the basket. They'll get that one on Bella Quinn. That's her first, team second.
Yeah, if you're Russell, that's not something you want to do. It stops the game. Let's Boyd County rest and regroup.
Mackenzie Moore to trigger in. Tries to go back across the basket. A very dangerous pass. Steele nearly took that one away from Jasmine Jordan. So we'll switch sides. It'll stay with the Lions. And we talked about this today, Coach. One of the things that would aid Boyd County if Russell got in early foul trouble.
Yes, absolutely.
Here's Biggs. She'll go to work on Shaylin Steele. Brings it off to Stevens. Back to Biggs. Stops at the elbow. Nice give and go there. And Biggs puts down her first point and cuts the lead to 1.
Yeah, mistake by Shaylin Steele right there, James. She chased the ball on the pass, let Biggs open.
Steele out top. Quinn thought about a three. She'll drive to the basket. No look pass underneath. Bounces off of Sanders. Goes back to Quinn. Steele wants another three. It's on the way. No. There's Kennedy Darnell. She'll push it back up, in and out of the rim. Loose ball inside. Sophie Stevens, comes out of there with it. Boyd County in all kinds of pressure, and as Jasmine Jordan tries to come up court, it's knocked out of bounds. Here comes a Stoltz Pharmacy substitute. Gabby Obord coming on for Courtney Fitzpatrick with 3:12 to play in the first. Russell 3 of 9 from the field. Boyd County 3 of 6. Here's Jordan on the wing. 21 points, 16 rebounds last night. She hit the game winner and said she did not remember any of it. Here's Biggs to the rack, and she's fouled. That's on Shaylin Steele, her first, team third. I talked to her after the game, and I said, take me back through that last play. And she said, honestly, I went to the bench, and I was like, what happened? They said, you just stole the ball and hit the game winner. And she goes, really?
See, to me, James, that's a bad foul by Steele because you're trying to smack the ball loose. That's going to be a tough shot. Let her shoot it. That's a foul you might need here at the end of the first half or in the second half.
Absolutely. Biggs, an 83% free throw shooter from the Grayson Sporting Goods free throw line, misses the first one. 13 points, 1 rebound, 4 dimes last night. 14, 6, and 2 in the win over Morgan County on Tuesday. Senior pushes the second one up is good. She has 3, and we're even at 8.
And this is exactly the start that Boyd County needed, James. They needed to hang around. Only 2 turnovers so far. Pace is where they need it. Changing defenses. 3-2 now.
Here's Oborn out of the corner. Darnell stops in front of Jordan, pushes the shot up, gets a friendly roll. Big bucket there for Kennedy Darnell. 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocked shots last night, including 8 of her first 15 last night in the first quarter.
Smart play by her. Took the pull-up instead of trying to get to the rim against Jordan.
Here's Jordan out in the corner. Mackenzie Moore for a 3, and it's good. A Clark's Pump and Shop triple by the senior. Boyd regains the lead 11-10. There's Darnell on the wing. Oh, they missed Hannah Sanders wide open underneath the bucket. They had a rotation off, and Biggs wasn't there. Inside of approaching the 2-minute mark, a media timeout on the first stoppage in play. Boyd County still in that 2-3. Quinn on the wing. And this pace right now is playing completely in the hands of Boyd County. Here's Sanders off the window, too stiff. Gets her own rebound on the baseline. Feeds it back out top to Quinn, and Audrey Biggs nearly takes a face plant across the press row table next to us. 1:47 to play in the first. It's a good one. Lions leading the Red Devils 11-10. It's a Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Tournament live from Morehead State University on Kool TV.
Want to read that come back.
The Ashland Area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. As a staple of the Ashland community for 125 years, we offer a wide range of activities and classes. We have something for all ages and interests, from cardio, fitness, and personal training, to swimming at our junior Olympic-sized pool, to a variety of sports facilities and programs. Visit us today at the Ashland Area YMCA.
Home is where you hang your hat. And if you're looking for a newer, nicer home to hang your hat in, talk to the Commercial Bank of Grayson. You'll like our selection of fixed and adjustable rate mortgages and competitive rates. We also offer construction loans, auto loans, online and mobile banking, and many other services. Commercial Bank of Grayson. Grayson and Olive Hill. Here for you for 125 years and counting. And you can hang your hat on that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to the Pepsi broadcast table. 1:47 to play in the first. Boyd County leading Russell 11-10.
This 16th region tournament game is brought to you in part by Double Drizzle in Summit. Great tasting cupcakes, cakes, and other pastries are found at Double Drizzle.
There's Darnell. Now Quinn. Cross-court pass comes near side to Oborn. Quinn out top. Little stutter step into the lane. Back out to Steele. Thought about lining up for a triple. Now she wants to attack. Cut off on the elbow. Spins in the double team. Good defensive pressure there by that zone on top by the Lions. Still tied up. Here's Quinn. She wants a three. It's on the way. Front iron. Bounces off. No. Darnell racing for the rebound. Comes out of there with it. What a hefty play there by the sophomore.
Wow.
Puts it up and in.
Wow.
She's trying to put her name in the category of MVP. Russell back in front by one. There's Biggs out top. Spins in the keyhole, comes to the right side. What a take by Audrey Biggs, but she's fouled. That's on Darnell. That'll be her first, team foul number 4. So Audrey Biggs back to the Grayson Sporting Goods free throw line for 2. 5 points, 5 rebounds in the loss on February 19th. That was 69-46. Had 10 and 6 on the loss on the 29th, 67-47. First free throw is up. Boyd County evens the game at 12. One more for the senior headed to Pitt. 48 seconds of play in the first. It's been a dandy first quarter. Boyd County back in front by 1. 4th lead change, 4 ties here in the opening 8 minutes.
Switching defenses again, 1-2-2 this time.
And a bump out on top as they'll get that one on Mackenzie Moore. That's her first, only the team's first. And last night, Coach, they showed that 1-2-2, and it at times made it look like a 3-2. At times, I even said it's a 2-1-2.
Yeah, now we're back to a 2-3.
Yes. Here's Steele. 31 seconds to play in the quarter. Boyd leads it by 1. Darnell curls in the lane, stops, 15-foot pull-up jumper, pure.
Man.
She's a sophomore with ice water in her veins.
Oh, my goodness.
She might have had a big cup of coffee before she come over here tonight. Here's Jordan. Nice spin move on the baseline. Feeds it off to Moore. Quinn nearly took it away. Moore wants an answer. 3's on the way, off the mark. No. Long rebound out to Shaylin Steele, but she kicked it into our bench. They'll say it was touched last by Boyd County, so we got 2.2 to play in the first. And Russell with the basketball and a chance to add to their 1-point lead. Here's Darnell. 3 ball at the horn is blocked, and that'll take us to the end of 1 quarter of play. Russell leads Boyd 14-13. It's the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Tournament live from Morehead State University on Kool TV.
Success comes with teamwork. At Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union, we have one goal, one team, with people helping people. Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union salutes all the athletes who strive to be their best, as do all your friends at Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union. 2321 Carter Avenue, Ashland. Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA and an equal housing lender. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back to Pepsi broadcast table. Russell in front of Boyd County 14-13. James Collier, Coach Hager Eastling. Coach Russell, a pressing team. But the thing is, bugaboo right now, they're shooting 40% from the field.
Yeah, and to press, you got to make shots. We were just talking about that. Sometimes you might be better off throwing it out of bounds so we can set our press up. We're back to the 1-2-2 or 3-2 right there.
Yeah, whichever way you want to go. You can also say it's a zone matchup. I mean, you call it whatever you wanted to call it here. But now they've dropped right back out of it into a 2-3.
Exactly.
Here's Steele, triple teamed. Backs out of it out top of the key. Here's Oborn, pumps, attacks down to the corner. Here's Darnell for a 3-ball off the back of the box, no good. Jasmine Jordan with a big rebound in the restricted space. Hannah Sanders hounding her out top. She gets it away to Biggs. Biggs stops, pushes it up, good.
Nice shot.
Biggs with 7 points in the basketball game, and Boyd's back in front by 1. Our 6th lead change of the contest. Bella Quinn wants a 3. Yes!
Oh, big shot.
Big shot, Bella.
Big
She's got
shot,
2
Bella.
Clark's Pump and Shop 3 balls. Russell regains the lead. Our 7th lead change. Stevens wants a 3. No, too stiff. Steele with a rebound. She'll slow things down. 1 minute gone here in the second.
I think Pete wants quick shots like that.
Here's Oborn. She wants a 3. No, too short. Big starts to push it ahead, then kind of slows things down. She'll stop in transition and bunch a triple. No good. Here's Steele. She's got a 2-on-1 with Biggs. She'll attack off the left side, and she's fouled.
They might have
Here we go. Let's take a look at the Furco instant replay and see what we got. I think she got her on the off arm.
Did she? Okay.
The ball was clean, but she had her on the off arm with the contact. So, again, I'll call it subject at best with some of the whistles we've seen from this crew.
That was a big shot for Quinn, James, because sometimes her body language tells me she shoots the ball because she thinks she has to because she's open instead of getting in a gap, getting ready to shoot it. I want to shoot this ball. That's a big difference.
Courtney Fitzpatrick, Bethany Allen step in. Darnell and Sanders off. Stoltz Pharmacy substitutes. Bailey Stevens goes to the bench. Into the contest is Gracie Gilbert and Shaylin Steele. 80% free throw shooter on the season, missed them both. And that is something this team has not done well in Moorhead to shoot free throws. Last night, 65%. Against Elliott, they were 37.5%.
And they've been 75% all year as a team.
And Courtney Fitzpatrick off the bench and immediately picks up her second team foul. And Sanders got a chance for a drink of the water, and she's right back up to the scores tables. Biggs goes back to the line for 2 more. 3 for 4 tonight. Pushes that one up is good.
Okay, well, this is one of the things that we were talking about, James. Do you think Russell looks really tuned in defensively to you?
No. I think they're out of their element because of the fact that they cannot press.
Yeah.
They're having to do it in a half court, and that's taking them out of what they want to do. Biggs gets them both. Here comes Mila Hamilton on for Sophie Stevens. Stoltz Pharmacy substitute. We're even at 17, our 5th tie in the ball game. 6:25 to play in the opening half. It's been a dandy out of the gate. 2 3-balls, and then they went ice cold, and then things picked back up again. Russell 3 of 10 from downtown. Boyd County 2 of 6. Here's Quinn from the corner. Back out to Steele. Steele with a push-off in the lane. Shot up. Gets the friendly roll.
Little bump.
Her 5th point of the night.
Cleared her space.
And then a turnover there on the press. Steele feeds it off to Quinn. Quinn puts it on the deck. No, goes back to Oborn. Oborn for 3. Yes!
Oh.
And a foul! Gabby Oborn with a Clark's Pump and Shop triple. And she's going to have a chance at a 4-point play. So that quickly, it's a 5-point swing by the Red Devils, and they lead at 22-17, and now our officiating crew's got to get together for meeting of the minds.
What could this be about?
I don't know. You blew the whistle. Make the call.
Okay, they're deciding if it was a 3 or not.
So I believe they've called it on Mackenzie Moore. That is on Moore. That's her second. Team foul number 2. So Gabby Oborn, a 64% free throw shooter, steps to the line for a chance at the 4-point play. And it's a 6-0 run.
See that very often.
Not often.
And that's that spurt ability that we've talked about.
Yes, Clark Kellogg, spurt ability.
Out in transition, Sophie Stevens to the rack, and she's fouled. That's on Hannah Sanders, her first. Team foul number 2. Here's your Furco Enterprises instant replay. Good look ahead there by Gilbert to Stevens, and went right to the rack as she got kind of twisted up there, but finished strong. Sophie Stevens, first free throw, no good. 63% free throw shooter from the Grayson Sporting Goods free throw line. 2 points, 5 rebounds last night, 5 and 8 against Morgan County.
And that's just Oborn's second basket of the tournament, James, and coming a big time for Russell.
Missed them both there. Good box out there by Bethany Allen, the junior, who's kind of become the 7th man. Nice feed to Sanders in transition. Her first bucket of the night. Timeout, Boyd County.
Good timeout.
Furco replay here. And it's a full timeout. 5:33 to go in the opening half. Russell leads at 25-17. It's the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Tournament on Kool TV.
See what it's like to be an Eagle.
Picture yourself in a better job and a better life. There are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Back to the Pepsi broadcast table. 5:33 to go in the half. Russell in front 25-17. Coach 6-0 run, and it's all because a made bucket that opened up that press.
Yes, it was. And here's another. Oh, just missed one there. Boyd County needs an answer, James.
Here's Biggs in transition, and there it is. Audrey Biggs with her 11th point of the ball game. Steele stops at the free throw line, pushes it up, is good.
She is one of the best at that free throw line pull-up that I've ever seen in this region.
7 points for Shaylin. Biggs gets left in the backcourt. She looks at a double team. Kicks it ahead to Moore. Tries to go to Jordan. Steele takes it away. 19-footer in transition, no. Jordan to tackle Shaylin. Steele ahead to Bailey Stevens. She's blocked away by Bethany Allen. It'll stay with the Lions.
James, they just can't. Boyd County cannot let Russell. Their whole thing is to speed you up. And you're in control of that. You cannot let the defense speed you up if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Allen goes out. Back in as Kennedy Darnell, Stoltz Pharmacy substitute. Great look there from your courtside camera off of the shoulder of Jacob Hankins. Our crew this week has done a phenomenal job. Here's Jordan in traffic. That one was blocked by Hannah Sanders. What a pass out in front. Yes. Gabby Oborn to the rack. She's fouled and won. And Gabby Oborn all of a sudden has come to life in this second quarter. Here's your Furco Enterprises instant replay. Check that one out. And Mackenzie Moore picks up her team's third. And the lead is out to 10.
Sanders not only blocked Jordan's shot, got the rebound, and threw a beautiful outlet pass.
Oborn hits her and one opportunity.
Now this is the 1-2, 1-1 where Boyd County or Russell's going to trap the first pass.
Here's Moore, hemmed up, turns, and stepped out of bounds. And that's exactly, again, they used that sideline as that sixth defender and executed that one perfectly.
That's exactly what I was going to say, partner. You got to stay off the sidelines against this team.
You got to stay off the sidelines, and when you come across the midcourt stripe, you can't be in the top corners.
Keep going.
Here's Sanders on the lob inside. What a touch.
Wow.
Hannah Sanders with 4, and that quickly, it's a 32-19 lead.
Wasn't it 17-17?
It was 17-17. And it's a 15-2 run by Russell over the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And Pete Fraley wants a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout.
When visiting Lexington for work or play, plan your stay at the newly renovated Homewood Suites, conveniently located off I-75 in the Hamburg Pavilion. With studio and one-bedroom suite, you'll find all the modern comforts of home, including a full hot breakfast daily, evening social on Wednesday night, free Wi-Fi and a fitness center, pool, sports court, outdoor kitchen, and fire pit. Call 859-543-0464 to make your reservation. Make your home away from home in Lexington. The Homewood Suites by Hilton at Hamburg.
17-17 was your score.
Wow.
And that was at 6:35 to play in this quarter. We've got 4:21 to go in the half, and it's 32-19.
15-2 and about what?
2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Russell has hit their last 6 field goals. Coach, we talked about that on that one break. The ball's going through the net. The press is starting to pick up.
Yes, yes.
Here's Jordan, gives it out to Biggs. Biggs kicks it ahead. They beat it this time. Mackenzie Moore didn't take the pass there on the back. I think that was a smart pullout.
I do too. Russell going zone. Don't see this very often out of Mandy.
Well, 2-3. They've shown it a little bit.
Yeah.
More 1-3-1 than anything, and an unforced turnover there as a high lob over toward Bailey Stevens goes out of bounds.
Can you kind of see Boyd County losing a little energy, a little
Yes.
confidence? You got to grab it back here some way.
6 turnover. Russell still without a turnover in this contest.
That's amazing.
Here's Oborn out of the corner. Brings it off to Quinn. She's all alone. Into the lane. Back out to Oborn. That hot spot. It's on the way. It's no good, though. Ball tipped around. Boyd County in transition. Here's Mackenzie Moore. Slows it down. She'll bring it across the midcourt stripe. Biggs grabs the basketball in front of Andy Lane.
Back to man-to-man.
And right now, Biggs just trying to find something to go to. Here's Stevens on the wing, right side. Darnell chasing her. Biggs inside on Steele. Walls it up, has it raked out of her hands as Gabby Oborn just ripped it out of her hand. Ahead, Hannah Sanders, but that one was too stiff. Wayne Chaffins with a left-handed grab there.
Nice double by Oborn down here on the defensive end.
3:15 to play in the half.
If you're going to win a championship, you got to answer the other team's run. Boyd County's got to find something here this last 3:15.
Boyd County's had 4 turnovers, 4 of their 7 in this last 2-minute stretch, too.
Mm-hmm.
Here's an entry pass to Jasmine Jordan. What a dime there by Andre Biggs. As Jasmine Jordan, that's only her 4th point of the ball game.
She gets posted that deep, you're not going to stop her.
And I think it's something where Boyd County has to be able to try to slow it down and run it through her as she picks up a block right there.
Yep.
Loose ball on the deck as Stevens and Steele get the tie-up. Alternating arrow sends it back to Boyd County with 2:46 to play in the half. We're at our Advantage Plus Realty Media timeout. Russell leads at 32-21. We're back after this on the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Tournament live from Morehead State University on Kool TV.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC. We are the home office.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too.
Back at the Pepsi broadcast table, 2:46 to play in the half. Russell 32, Boyd County 21. Coach, we talked about it in the break right there. Clark Kellogg says it best, herdability.
Yeah.
Is it in the dictionaries? That's my question.
I think it might be. I think Clark's got to put in there. And right now you're going to see Russell's 1-2-2 3/4 court press for the first time. Let's see how Boyd County handles it.
Stevens near side, gets it out toward Jordan. Tipped ball to her. She'll battle her way to the basket and a strong take there by Jasmine. So good with the basketball inside of 10 feet. Ryle Grant got themselves a dandy when they get her.
Yes.
Here's Bella Quinn, just blast through the pressure and to the rim. Her 8th point of the night, the first points inside of the 3-point line. I mean, she has had herself a heck of a tournament as well.
You can't give up easy baskets like that.
Again, not much on the scoring at times, but the way she's facilitated the basketball. Last night, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals. in the win against Elliott County. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 7 dimes, and 4 steals.
Yeah, she has. You're right.
That's a stat stuffer.
And there's Boyd County catching the ball right in that corner, James, where they were trapped again.
And they just about reversed it right into the backcourt.
Yes.
2 minutes to go in the half.
2-3 zone.
A little 2-3 zone again. Big.
Wow.
What a take there by Jasmine Jordan. She threw that one in the rim. Take a look at this on your Furco instant replay. Off that elbow from the OVC logo and straight to the basket.
You know, she has improved so much, and we were talking today, she might be the most improved player from beginning her career at Boyd County to now that Pete's had. And her footwork's really good.
Absolutely.
She's really good, especially going to the right, drop step, spinning back to the left.
She's got 9 as she finishes the three-point play, and that trims the lead to 8. Hannah Sanders whistled for that foul, her second. And then Darnell lost that one on the way towards Sanders, so Jasmine Jordan with the steal, 1:40 to play in the first.
Big basket right here for Boyd.
Out in the corner, Bailey Stevens gives it off to Jordan. Jordan spins in the lane, throws up a shot, and we're going the other way. And I think they got that one correct. Take a look at it on your Furco instant replay.
I thought she might have walked before she charged.
Yeah, I think you had a chance on either way there.
Yeah.
Either way, a big turnover that was, again, a bucket that went down that you take points off the board. I mean, that
would have been huge for Boyd.
Absolutely. Inside of 90 seconds to play before the half. Stay tuned with us at the half. Dickey and Kent will catch you up on everything from this game. Shaylin Steele loses her dribble, brings it off to Bella Quint. Darnell back to Steele. Surveys, nothing there. Now starts to attack from the elbow, 15-footer off the mark left side. Hannah Sanders with an offensive rebound. Here's Steele from the corner with a three is good. Clark's Pump It Shop 3-ball right there, and Coach, that's a 5-point swing.
Yes, and Pete Fraley is hot. He wanted an offensive foul on Sanders, and he's letting the officials know it.
And that's back to 11. Here's Biggs. Tries to split the defensive pressure. Steele almost had her from behind. Back out top. Steele nearly takes it away. Biggs from the keyhole. What a strong shot there by Audrey Biggs. 13 for Audrey. Takes it to 9. Final shot of the first half coming up here by the Red Devils. Can they push it back to 11? Could go to as many as 12 on a three-pointer.
Boyd County's got to feel pretty good about themselves right now. They get this stop here, they're in good shape.
Here's Steele with 10 seconds on the wing, left side. Works off a screen from Hannah Sanders. Feeds it inside, and it goes out of bounds. Was looking for the backdoor cut, and it wasn't there. And that leaves Boyd County a ton of time. 5.2 seconds to go the length of the floor. Russell's kind of playing back soft right now.
Yeah.
Now they start to slowly walk back up. Here's Biggs with 4 seconds. Gets to the half-court line, fires a shot, it draws glass, but that's it. And that takes us to the end of the first half of play. Russell in the locker room leading 37-28. Halftime show brought to you in part by Papa John's. Up next, it's the Clark's Pump It Shop 16th Region Tournament live on Kool TV.
The second quarter has been brought to you by the Hogs Trough in Grayson. Check out the slow smoked barbecue pork, brisket, chicken, beef, and more at the Hogs Trough in Grayson.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
Scott Sharp, your 100th district representative, wishes the best of luck to all the 16th regional teams. Just as Scott Sharp works hard for you, he understands the hard work each team puts in to get to this regional competition. As your representative, his team puts forth all they have for the betterment of Kentuckians. Continue to strive to be the best, young athletes. Best of luck to all of you from your 100th District Representative, Scott Sharp.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Morehead State University Johnson Arena. Halftime says Russell 37, Boyd County 28. This is the Clark's Pump and Shop Girls Championship game of the 16th region. And this is Game Changer. It's all powered by Papa John's Pizza in Grayson and in Flatwoods. Kent Robinson, it's time to look at the scoring summary. It's brought to you by Bowman's Auto and Collision Service of Flatwoods. They can take care of all your auto repair needs. Kent, let's look at some scoring for us.
All right, for Boyd County in the first half, Dickie, they shot 4 of 8 for 50%. From three-point land, they were 2 of 4 for 50%. And from the free throw line, they were 3 of 4 for 75%. For the Lady Russell Red Devils in the first half, 6 of 15 shooting for 40%. From three-point land, 2 of 7, 26%, and they did not go to the free throw line.
All right, Kent Robinson, what about individual? Nope, hang on. We're going to take a break first. Back in just a moment. This is Game Changer, Papa John's Pizza style. Better ingredients, better pizza. That's Papa John's on Kool TV.
Let's go! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Football time! Set the tone. Kyle, tie your shoes, tie your shoes. Yeah, good job. Woo! Yeah!
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
From hand-cut steaks to fall off the bone rib, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place an order to go online. Fresh baked bread with honey cinnamon butter will melt in your mouth. At Texas Roadhouse, order their legendary catering for your next event. Texas Roadhouse, 501 Winchester Avenue, across from the Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
You hear the words, banking convenience. Well, at Citizens Bank of Kentucky, we take it to the next step. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year with our new ATMs. To make a deposit, follow the easy steps. The Citizens Bank of Kentucky ATM will accept your deposits, and you can deposit cash and checks at the same time.
Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the right bank for your life.
McLeod's Body Shop in Ashland uses only state-of-the-art auto body equipment and high-quality paint products in delivering outstanding customer service and outstanding craftsmanship for domestic and foreign vehicles, whether it's a major collision repair or a minor door ding, frame straightening, PPG finish with lifetime warranty. Rely on the family-owned and operated McLeod's Body Shop since 1981. Free estimates, pickup, and delivery. Call 606-329-1616. McLeod's Body Shop, 4555 13th Street, Ashland.
Welcome back to Morehead State University, Johnson Arena and Girls Championship Night. Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region. This is Game Changer, powered by Papa John's Pizza and Flatwoods and in Grayson. Kent Robinson's time to look at individual scoring, brought to you by Kurt Robinson, State Farm Insurance. Let Kurt Robinson take care of all your insurance needs. Kent, what do you got for us?
For Boyd County, Sophie Stevens has 3, Jasmine Jordan 9, Mackenzie Moore 3, Audrey Biggs 13. For Russell, Shaylin Steele has 10 points, Bella Quinn 8, Hannah Sanders 4, Darnell has 6, Courtney Fitzpatrick 2, Gabby Oborn was 7.
And turnovers brought to you by the Grenip County Public Library. Turn the pages on all your favorite books, and they're ready for you to check out at the Grenip County Public Library.
Boyd County in the first half turned it over 8 times. The Russell Lady Red Devils turned it over only 3 times.
What about rebounds, Kent? Rebounds are brought to you by Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank with locations in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, and Louisa, and a brand new bank coming into the spring in Wheelersburg.
Total for Boyd County, 11-1 offensive. The other 10 were defensive. And for Russell, they had a total of 12 rebounds, 5 on the offensive board, 7 on the defensive board.
Looking at second chance points, looks like Russell leads that 5-2, Kenner. And I don't guess bench points. Russell also leads that 7-0. Points in the paint looks like 20-10 in favor of Russell. And points off turnovers, you said, it was 9-2
right
in favor of Russell. Kent Robinson, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
And we'll 37-28 Russell at the half. This is Game Changer, powered by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza. That's Papa John's on Kool TV.
When you need to say happy birthday, get well, thinking of you, or any special occasion, say it with flowers from Fields Flower Shop in Ashland and Grayson. Fields Flower Shop can also take care of your sympathy needs, and they carry a beautiful selection of silk flowers, balloons, and fruit baskets. They've provided quality service since 1920. Call 606-324-2184. That's 606-324-2184. Fields Flower Shop, 221 15th Street, Ashland, and US 60 Grayson.
Home is where you hang your hat. And if you're looking for a newer, nicer home to hang your hat in, talk to the Commercial Bank of Grayson. You'll like our selection of fixed and adjustable rate mortgages and competitive rates. We also offer construction loans, auto loans, online and mobile banking, and many other services. Commercial Bank of Grayson, Grayson and Olive Hill, here for you for 125 years and counting. And you can hang your hat on that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
That's why we hand stuff every epic stuffed crust with a whole lot of flavor. And we always start with our fresh, never frozen dough.
We never stop exploring new flavors of stuff in our crust. And just wait until you see what we're cooking up next.
The new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust, hand stuffed with a blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella. Because no one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
The third quarter is brought to you by the accounting firm of Griffiths, Delaney, Hillman, and Lett. For all your tax and accounting needs, see the pros at Griffith, Delaney, Hillman, and Lett.
Back to Pepsi broadcast table. James Carter, Coach Hager Easterling. Happy to have you along with us tonight. Our crew this evening, our executive producers Jeff Irwin, cameras Taylor Heath, Jacob Hankins, and Rachel Irwin. Our director this evening is Travis Otworth. Coach, we were talking about this in the break there. If you told Pete Fraley you're going to shoot 58%, nearly 59% in the first half, only turned the basketball over 8 times, he'd probably say, okay, I would take that. Would have never dreamed he was going to be down 11 points.
Yeah, I would agree. I think he'd be pretty satisfied with just 8 turnovers. But the other stat we talked about, 20-10 advantage for Russell in the paint. I would have never thought that before the game started.
5-1 offensive rebounds. You pointed that one out as well.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. Sanders, Steele, Darnell, Quinn, and Fitzpatrick, the 5 on the floor, the starting 5 for the Red Devils as they open up with the basketball and a 9-point lead. Led it by as many as 13. They look at a 2-3 zone. Here's Darnell, gives it off to Steele, way out top. Throws a dart back post to looking for Fitzpatrick, and it clings off of her hands out of bounds.
Yeah, we were talking to James. Fitzpatrick and Sanders both have 2 fouls. Let's keep an eye on that.
Here's Jordan. Loses her dribble, feeds it ahead off to Biggs. Biggs beats the pressure. Stops at that elbow. 15-footers on the way. That one doesn't go home. Shaylin Steele in transition. Goes to Sanders on the baseline nearly and couldn't handle it and throws it away. And now a tie up in front of the Russell bench, and Let's see what we get. We got two officials pointing, and they're going to say it is a turnover and a timeout with Russell, a 30-second timeout.
When visiting Lexington for work or play, plan your stay at the newly renovated Homewood Suites, conveniently located off I-75 in the Hamburg Pavilion. With studio and one-bedroom suite, you'll find all the modern comforts of home, including a full hot breakfast daily, evening social on Wednesday night, free Wi-Fi and a fitness center, pool, sports court, outdoor kitchen, and fire pit. Call 859-543-0464 to make your reservation. Make your home away from home in Lexington, the Homewood Suites by Hilton at Hamburg.
Coach right there again. Got hemmed up on that sideline. That's one of the places you have to stay away from with this type of press that Russell offers.
Yeah, a lot of people think there's just 4 corners on the court, James, but there's 8. When you got them in half court too, and Russell uses those really nice.
And it's the way that they bait you into getting to that trap. That's the biggest thing.
Yes, I agree.
Steele with the basketball, sets up off a screen from Fitzpatrick, rolls to the left side, looks at a double team. Darnell, who's had a heck of a tournament, thought about the three. They'll go down to Quinn. Quinn on the dribble drive, feeds it off to Darnell. Spot up threes on the way. Oh, looked good, rolls off the front of the rim. Maybe a little flat on the release. Here's Biggs. He's hounded in the backcourt, feeds it ahead to Jordan. Good release there by Jasmine Jordan. She's got numbers. Kicks it off, wide open. Stevens misses it. Jordan with the rebound, and she's tangled up as she goes to the deck hard.
Well, you got to, if you're Boyd County, you got to make those if you're going to win the game.
That's on Fitzpatrick. That's her third. Team foul number 1 of the quarter. And that puts Jasmine Jordan back to the Grayson Sporting Goods free throw line to shoot 2. Jordan 9 points, 4 rebounds, but Gabby Oborn back in for Fitzpatrick. And now they're going to say no shot. And the Boo Birds behind us really raining down.
I thought it was terrible, too. I agree with them.
And Charles Barkley would say terrible.
Yes.
And then a tie-up, and they're going to get a foul on Jasmine Jordan as she was reaching for the basketball. And only thing she had was these officiating crew are going to be getting any pleasantries. They might get a carrot in the mail for Christmas or something. That's going to be about it.
Yeah, really.
Maybe a rotten carrot, probably. Here's Darnell.
All right, big shot, Bella.
There's Quinn. On cue to the rack. Flips it back out top. Sanders thought about the three. Steele wants a three. It's on the way. No. Jasmine Jordan skies for the rebound in the restricted area. Smartly takes it ahead, but then had nobody there as she tried to outlet out into the corner, and Mason Branham was the closest one in the building to the basketball.
You know, James Russell is committing everybody to the offensive glass. Some break opportunities are there, but it wasn't there. You have to read when it's there and when it's not, bring it back out.
Yeah, you see it's not there. Just curl it out, get everybody back up, get the ball to Biggs, and set up your offense. You can't have empty trips down the floor.
No.
We have gone scoreless 2 minutes plus in this quarter. Still our same mark that we had at the halftime break.
Been pretty sloppy, really.
It has. Here's Quinn. Still out top. Steps through. Shot up. Good.
She's the best at that pull up right there.
And did that over top of Jasmine Jordan.
Yes, she did.
That's something she's going to be doing a lot when she heads off to play at Penn State, shooting over those taller forwards when she gets down the center of the lane. Here's Biggs. Jordan steps through, out to Stevens. Spot up three from the wing. Yes!
Huge shot for Boyd.
Bailey Stevens, she's had 3 of those in the tournament, 1 in each game. That brings the lead to 8 on a Clark's Pump and Shop triple by the senior. Boyd needs a stop right here. Here's Quinn. Wants an answer. It's on the way. No. Missed everything. And Mandy Lane wants a timeout. Full timeout. 5:02 to play in the third. Russell 39, Boyd 31. This is the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Tournament live from Morehead State University on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting healthcare for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carroll Boulevard in Grayson.
Back to the Pepsi broadcast table. 5:02 to play in the third. Russell's lead is down to 8, 39-31.
Straight up man this time.
Here's Jordan. Takes it across the midcourt stripe. Euro step too strong off the back of the glass, though. Shaylin Steele with a rebound, and Jasmine Jordan just shoved her down.
Yeah, not a good shot.
That's her third, team second. Now, it is a foul when they put two hands in the small of their back and shove them down. That's a foul all day and twice on Sunday.
Yeah, that's just wanting to do something too bad right there. That's not a good shot again, not a good decision.
And a lot of that, Coach, that is where, again, you're missing three-point guards that would be able to settle you down.
Absolutely.
You're frustrated. Everything's moving a little quicker than you want it to, and you feel like you have to do something quick.
Absolutely.
Four and a half to play in the third. We've had 5 total points scored in this period. Boyd with the 3 ball. Russell with a 2. Here's Oborn. She wants another 3. It's on the way. No. Front iron short. Shaylin Steele with the offensive rebound and the stick back.
Over 1,000 rebounds. That's pretty impressive.
Yes, it is for a guard.
Yes.
And, you look at her career. She's played times at point guard. This year moved off more to the off guard, allowing Bella Quinn to run the point.
Yes.
That was something Mandy said she felt like really put her back in her natural position that she was comfortable with. Biggs to the rack. Bump, no call. Sanders with a rebound. Boyd County's gassed.
Yes, they're looking tired. I agree.
Here's Steele. She gets hammered with a big block underneath.
Is that Jordan again?
That's Jordan. That's her 4th. Here's your Furco instant replay, and she got hammered.
They've just got her for 3.
Well, that's good because that's something right there that has been a bugaboo of this team all night and all tournament. Shooting free throws.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Almost a 75% free throw shooter coming into this tournament.
They're top 5 in the state as a team. Shaylin Steele's 0 for 4.
She's missed them all tonight. Lead at 10. Biggs into the corner. Jordan out top. She wants a 3. It's on the way. In and out. No.
Oh, that would have been big.
And then Quinn can't haul it in. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lions. And, yes, that would have been huge. And 3:35 to play here in the third. Moore trying to find a way to get it in. And that's a 5-second violation.
James, I've said this all year. You sit and watch Russell just warm up if you've never seen them play. And then the game starts. They're so physical for their size.
They are.
Man.
I mean, it's basically almost like having 5 guards on the floor at all times.
Yes.
And outside of Sanders right now, that's basically what they have. I mean, you could almost call Sanders a swing guard if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
She plays in the inside, but she could do a little bit outside as well. Darnell's just so long at 5'7". I think she's taller than that. Steele with a turnaround jumper. No.
Not a good shot.
Biggs fights for the rebound over Sanders. Splits the defense and then gets hammered to the floor with a reach-in foul on the Red Devils. That one's on Steele. That's her second. Team foul number 2.
Yeah, that was huge for Russell, her not getting that second in the first half.
Media timeout coming up on the next stoppage and play. Big possession right here for Boyd County. Trying to feed it inside to Jordan. She was double teamed, and Gabby Oborn saves it.
That is great defense.
And then Jasmine Jordan got stopped and jumped on the back of Shaylin Steele. That one is her fourth.
James, that was so smart right there. Steele saw Jordan coming and stopped in front of her. That is so smart.
2:45 to go in the third. It's the Advantage Plus Realty media timeout. 41-31. Russell leads it back after this on Kool TV.
Forward pay at Appalachian Wireless. Why? How about no credit check, no contracts, and most of the features of postpaid? The simple, easy way to stay connected. And right now, get $75 off select forward pay devices. Plans starting as low as $19.95 per month for unlimited talk and text. At 5 gig of data for only $29.99. 10 gig of data for only $39.99. How about unlimited data for only $64.99 per month with 25 gig of high-speed data before slowing down? Forward pay, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions.
Clay's Pharmacy in Catlettsburg offers so much, like prescriptions and easy transfers, COVID-19 vaccinations, flu shots, bathroom and mobility aids, diabetes specialized care. They accept most insurances, including Medicare and Medicaid. They have convenient multi-dose packaging, even prescriptions for pets, and drive-through is available. Clay's Pharmacy is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6:30, Saturdays 9 to 2, closed on Sundays. Clay's Pharmacy, 3513 Court Street, Catlettsburg, just off US 23. Check them out on Facebook or online at clayspharmacy.com.
Back to the Pepsi broadcast table. James Collier, Coach Hager Eastley. 2:45 to play in the third. Russell leads it by 10.
This 16th region tournament game is brought to you in part by Double Drizzle in Summit. Great tasting cupcakes, cakes, and other pastries are found at Double Drizzle, which you brought to us yesterday.
Yes, I did. It was phenomenal.
Oh,
also, a
great.
new location out in Grayson.
Yep.
They're in the Members Choice Federal Credit Union building.
James, you had a good point right there during the break. The worst thing maybe for Boyd County was the halftime break. They were playing well.
Here's Shaylin Steele. Quinn. 2:30 to play in the third. Stay with us after the game. We'll have interviews from the floor, the all-tournament team. Wrap up our final comments here for the girls. We'll switch back to the boys on Monday with the semifinals, and what a semifinal round it's going to be. Boyd Rowan in the first game. Fleming and Ashland in the second game. Championship Tuesday night at 7. 2 minutes to go. Win.
That timeout, Mandy might have told them bleed some clock here.
I think that's what she's doing here, and we're going to the ground and a foul as that one is on Stevens, her first, team fourth. You know, you look back at what Russell did last night with Ashland. They went into that stall game, and that was something Mandy said she talked to them there in the fourth quarter. So they stalled the heck out of that thing. Okay, that is the team's fifth, so Steele will shoot 2 more. She's 0 for 4 from the Grayson Sporting Goods free throw line tonight.
Yeah.
Averaging nearly 22 a game, 6 rebounds, and there's the first one down.
She made one. There we go.
15 for her this evening. She's the only player for the Red Devils in double figures. Quinn with 8, Darnell with 6, Oborn with 7. Second one goes home.
Straight up man again.
There's Biggs. Pitches ahead to Stevens. Stevens in transition off the window. No good, but she's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Yeah, not a smart foul. You don't want to foul a jump shooter like that.
That's on Darnell. That's her second team foul. Team foul number 3. So Sophie Stevens, 5'9" junior, averaging 4.5 a game. 0 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Make it 0 for 3.
And there's another team that's been a great free throw shooting team all year, and they're 6 for 10.
Yeah, 75% for them as well. 1 of 2 for Stevens. Approaching 90 seconds to play in the third. Here's Oborn. Gets tripped up inside. And she'll get 2 because of the bonus. Look at that one on Mila Hamilton. So Gabby Oborn for 2, 64% free throw shooter. She's hit both of hers tonight. A 4-point play followed by a 3-point play.
Yeah.
She had a personal 7-0 run when Russell went on that 15-2 spurt after it was a 17-17 stalemate midway through the second.
She's been really big off the bench today.
She got them both, 45-32. That matches the largest lead of 13. Here's Biggs. Tries to feed it off to Mila Hamilton and throws it out of bounds. 13th turnover by the Lions.
Well, and you kind of get double dipped right there with Jordan going out. Now you lose probably your secondary ball handler.
And that's what what they were doing well when they were moving the basketball in the press was getting it to Jordan there in the middle of the press, and then she was able to attack from there.
Yes.
And Pete's going to have to bring her out in the fourth quarter, and just it is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. She'll be back in to start.
Steele wants a 3. It's on the way. No. Biggs with a rebound. Trying to push it ahead. She's got players all around her. Goes to the left side, and a strong take there by Audrey Biggs. She has 15, her first points of the second half.
Baseline to baseline.
1 minute to play, 11-point lead by the Red Devils. Mandy just said, hold it out there.
Yeah, she wants one. Wants to go in up double figures.
And how much different is it, Coach, looking at the scoreboard of being 8 or 9 or 11?
Yeah, you wouldn't think it is, but it's a huge thing, just the psychological. You look up there and say, oh, yeah, we got under 10. We're in good shape. You're down 11. Oh, man. It is. It's huge, especially if Russell scores right here. Wow.
Stay tuned with us after the game. We'll have the trophy presentation, courtside interviews. We'll look at all of our statistics. As we wrap up the girls' tournament, they start down at Rupp Arena on Wednesday. Region 16 plays Region 1 at 1:30. Crockett County and Graves County playing tonight. Here's Quinn for a 3. It's off the mark. No. Stevens with a rebound. She'll heave it toward the basket. It draws nothing but air. And we've played 3. Russell leads Boyd County 45-34 in the fourth quarter. When we return after this, it's the Clark's Pop and Shop 16th Region Tournament live from Morehead State University on Kool TV.
The third quarter is brought to you by the accounting firm of Griffiths, Delaney, Hillman, and Lett. For all your tax and accounting needs, see the pros at Griffith, Delaney, Hillman, and Lett.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by JD Flooring in Greenham. For all your flooring needs, see the folks at JD Flooring.
Back to the Pepsi broadcast table. Sorry, I got to do some writing here real quickly. Finishing up the all-tournament balance there. I forgot to do it. We were talking, Coach, there, and I forgot to write it out. Hey, a big hello real quickly to Tim Kennedy, tuned in down in Georgetown. He's giving a hard time to my buddy over here.
He always has.
He always has. Hey, we greatly appreciate him. He's been tuned in with us throughout the entire tournament.
Yes, he has.
We appreciate all the great support from everyone that's been tuned in with us here from Morehead State University, all of our great sponsors. Couldn't do this without them, and this is something, it's a lot of work, but we totally enjoy everything we get to do over here.
Okay, Mandy, she's going to make them come out of that zone, and boys went man-to-man now.
Here's Oborn out of the corner all alone. She says, why not? I'll pull the trigger. No. Jasmine Jordan back in the basketball game with those 4 fouls. And she's going to run it toward the basket. She ran it right past Audrey Biggs, and Biggs just kind of gave her a stare.
Good decision that time. Back it back out.
Sets up a screen. Biggs goes away from her, draws contact and a foul. They'll get that one on Kennedy Darnell, her third, team's first. And Audrey Biggs back to the Grayson Sporting Goods free throw line shooting 2.
You and I were talking there. You could see some fatigue show up on both teams in that third quarter, couldn't you?
Oh, 100%. And both teams played physical matchups last night.
Yes, they did.
You know, it was a war between Ashland and Russell, 47-40. Ashland fell in that one. And then Boyd County, they were down 8 points in the second quarter.
Yeah.
They cut it to 2 before halftime, tied the game coming out of the halftime break, and then it was just a tug-of-war battle all the way through. Trailed by 5 after 3.
Yep.
And then was able to get it done there at the end on that sloppy pass that was picked off by Jasmine Jordan, and she raced 65 feet, nearly tripped twice to the basket, but finished.
Well, they've got it down to 10. It's a huge possession. They're going to hold it. They're going
to have to come out and play pressure.
Darnell looks, she's fell. She's hurt. I don't know if she got maybe hit in the stomach.
Trying to walk it off as
like she got the breath knocked out
yeah,
of her, maybe.
She's going to take a quick trip to the bench, and Fitzpatrick in a Stoltz Pharmacy substitute.
Those two games were not just physically draining. They were also mentally and emotionally draining.
Smart decision there by Sanders. Pitch that all the way in the backcourt.
That usually shows up in the second half.
You know, after a 23 to 15 second quarter, it was 8-6 in the third. Here's Quinn. Goes inside Fitzpatrick, and she walks. Sure did.
She just has not played enough to get in the groove of the game.
Russell shows press. Here's Biggs on the pitch ahead. Lobs it underneath. Jordan from the elbow. Nice take. Too stiff, though. Gets a rebound. Turns, puts it up. No good. Hannah Sanders fights for the rebound. Patient rebound there by Hannah Sanders for her 6th. And Mandy Lane burns the timeout as soon as Sanders picked it up on the sideline. It's a 30-second timeout.
When visiting Lexington for work or play, plan your stay at the newly renovated Homewood Suites, conveniently located on 575 in the Hamburg Pavilion. With studio and one-bedroom suites, you'll find all the modern comforts of home, including a full hot breakfast daily, evening social on Wednesday night, free Wi-Fi and a fitness center, pool, sports court, outdoor kitchen, and fire pit. Call 859-543-0464 to make your reservation. Make your home away from home in Lexington. The Homewood Suites by Hilton at Hamburg. You ever stayed there?
I have a few times.
It's nice.
It is pretty phenomenal. It'll be our home coming up in 2 weeks. We're down for the boys' Sweet 16.
Hey, and you've got something coming up here you're telling me about pretty soon. You and the wife are...
Oh, yeah, it's about time for the baby's first birthday.
The first birthday, and you're heading off on a cruise.
Yeah, I got a cruise coming up.
You got a lot of excitement happening.
It is. I'm more excited about that little one's first birthday.
I don't blame you.
Man, had that last year. That was my treat at the state tournament. He was born down while we were down there, so amazing how quickly time has flown watching that little man grow up right in front of my eyes. Here's Sanders. Quinn out top. Trying to navigate her way to the basket. Reverses it back out to Quinn. Steele comes and gets it. She walked to the top of the key.
Sure did.
Pulls up in front of Jordan. Rolls off. No good. Sanders with an offensive rebound.
I think that's a lot of time. I think they still need to look to attack the basket out of it, though. Don't just freeze the ball.
And sometimes you see teams that they get in a position of they're so used to playing fast and they try to slow it down, take the air out of the basketball, and they just struggle.
Absolutely. You're right on the money with that one, buddy.
Working a little curl out top now. Quinn reverses back to Oborn. Now Steele out top. Inside of 5 to play in the ball game. Lead is 10. Steele wants a 3. It's too stiff. Bailey Stevens with a rebound inside. Sophie Stevens. And just launches it toward midcourt. There was no one there.
Trying to play too fast.
15th turnover of the basketball game.
Bless her little heart.
Biggs looking over at Coach Pete Fraley, wanting to see what he wants to go with here. Steele has it, gets the 5-second call, and then backs off. Shot clock, please.
Yes.
Steele into the lane. Off to Sanders. Looked at the 3, pulls it out.
Because nobody likes watching this.
I mean, this is it is strategy.
Yes.
It's using the game to its best ability. But again, it is one of those things that it is, like you said, it is not entertaining by any form of fashion to watch.
And I really don't think the players like playing this.
Yeah, it's tough. That's what Boyd County, they're going to try to come out and play a little double team now. And I think this is what you have to do. You've got to try to force somebody to make it a bad decision.
Yeah.
Sanders attacks the basket and goes back out top. And then right there is what you get out of it.
Well,
Dean Smith's up in heaven smiling down.
Oh, I hated Dean Smith.
4 corners to the perfection. Only thing you're allowed to shoot out of it's a layup, and they got it there. Here's Biggs with a spin move. No. Shaylin Steele with a rebound.
Audrey Biggs is near collapse.
She just had to basically gather herself there.
Yeah.
After she got pounded off the upright on the padding. Lead is out to 12. A bucket here would push the lead to its largest point of the night. Steele has that one poked out of her hands. Fitzpatrick fighting for the rebound underneath. Eddie Arrow faces Russell.
That's another thing that's draining when you're the one that has to be the primary ball handler and you're facing pressure for the whole game, for like 28, 29 minutes right now. That's draining.
Pete Fraley wants a full timeout. 3:04 to go in the contest. Russell's lead is 12. It's the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Tournament live from Morehead State University on Kool TV.
Asking a friend for help is hard. It's easier to ask us. Help at home, from meal prep to personal care. Call First Lot Home Care today to see how we can help you.
Back to Pepsi broadcast table. 47-35, 3:04 to go in the ball game. Russell leads at 47-35. A very unenthusiastic Russell Pep section there. I think we got mean mugged by Caleb Rimmer. Russell basketball out of the timeout. We'll have our Advantage Plus media timeout coming up on our next stoppage. Quinn out top. Working on Mackenzie Moore. Coach, in your time as a coach, how many times did you have to go to something like this to try to ice out a game?
Quite a few, but never with this much time left. They started with about 5 minutes to go.
And you go back, you had some of this in the third quarter too.
Yeah, they did. And look, this half, Boyd County's 2 for 10, Russell's 3 for 13.
Our final Advantage Plus Realty Media timeout. 2:34 to go in the ballgame. Russell leads at 47-35. Back after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
Times with him. Back at the Pepsi broadcast table, Coach E and James, 47-35, 2:34 to go in the ball game. Stay tuned with us after the contest. We'll have all of our scoring and stats. Our interview on the court with a head coach, maybe a couple of players, as well as our announcements of the 2024 All-Tournament team, all coming up in the postgame show.
Well, you've either got to trap. You can't just waste time. You're down too far, James. You got to either trap or you got to start fouling.
And that's what I was thinking here. You've got to run two people at the ball the entire time, and you have to designate basically one person on each side of the floor that if the ball goes that way, you have to go trap it. Gabby Oborn got hammered across the face there by Sophie Stevens. They're going to whistle her for the foul, her first.
They got to foul 3 more times before they get in the bonus.
Yes. The fans behind telling the near side official says, please help him. He needs help. Talking about the official across the way. They've been comical, to say the least.
Yeah.
Here's Sanders. Looks it off to Darnell. Darnell just curls it right back out to Quinn. What a tournament that Kennedy Darnell's had.
Yes, she has. She's been huge.
Quinn, add a look all the way out in the corner.
And you know what is doubly difficult on Boyd County right here is the girls that are having to step in for those 3 guards that are hurt. They've not been in this situation of how to handle this.
Yes. Russell just playing a very deliberate game of keep away. 90 seconds to go. Russell trying on its 100th game of the regional tournament to pick up their 7th regional crown. And now the foul comes. That's on Gilbert. That's the 3rd.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You look at regional championships. Mandy with 3, trying to get to number 4. Boyd County will burn a 30-second timeout with 1:23 to go.
When visiting Lexington for your work or play, plan your stay at the newly renovated Homewood Suites, conveniently located off I-75 in the Hamburg Pavilion. With studio and 1-bedroom suites, you'll find all the modern comforts of home, including a full hot breakfast daily, evening social on Wednesday night, free Wi-Fi, and a fitness center, pool, sports court, outdoor kitchen, and fire pit. Call 859-543-0464 to make your reservation. Make your home away from home in Lexington, the Homewood Suites by Hilton at Hamburg.
I got to give a shout out to our crew on the court, man. They are killing it tonight.
Yeah.
They've killed it all week long. Taylor Heath, Jacob Hankins, Travis Otworth.
Absolutely. They have been great. It's, I said this during the district tournament when we are all together down at Green County. This is almost like watching the game on ESPN, the stuff that the fans are getting to see.
Try to give them the best options of viewing pleasurement.
It's great.
And Jasmine Jordan just fouled out of this basketball game.
I think they got big.
Did they get bigs on that one? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Okay. So
she shoved her before Jordan did.
So the next foul will have Russell shooting free throws. And there's the whistle. That one's on Mackenzie Moore. That's her 4th. So we'll shoot free throws the final 1:19. Talking about Mandy Lane. She's in line here to pick up her 4th regional championship, and she's going to join some very illustrious company. Claudia Hicks, Round County, 86, 87, 90, and 92 as Quinn's first one goes home. Her first stop at the Grayson Sporting Goods free throw line. Connie Green, Ashland, 86, 87, 90, and 92. And do you know the last one?
Bill Bradley.
Bill Bradley, our buddy.
4 in a row.
4 in a row. 12, 13, 14, and 15.
Great coach.
Somebody said he could coach a little bit.
Great coach and a really, really good guy.
3 ball from the corner by Sophie Stevens goes home. A Clark's Pump and Shop triple. 60 seconds to go. And Pete Fraley is just making a sub to get everyone off the floor and allow his seniors one last time to walk to the sideline.
And that made the score this half 12-10.
Wow. Unbelievable. You got to tip your hat to Boyd County tonight and the valiant effort they put up. They lost the last time they played by 23, and it wasn't really that close.
No.
20-point loss in January. And this tonight, I mean, it was just an absolute.
That stretch that we talked about.
That one 17-17, and it was a 15-2 run in about 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
James, Boyd County is going to be losing some good seniors right here. Jasmine Jordan, Mackenzie Moore, Audrey Biggs, Gracie Gilbert, Bailey Stevens all playing their last game for Boyd County, and they have meant so much to Boyd County's program.
Audrey Biggs there taking her final walk off the court. Still, second free throw doesn't go home.
That's hard to watch.
It is. There's Bailey Stevens trying to handle it out top. 51 seconds to play in the ball game. Russell's going to be your 2024 16th region champion. And the 8th graders that were on the court and Rupp ready to take the court in the pandemic are going to get another trip to Lexington and try to take care of some unfinished business as the Russell fans across the way come to their feet. 4 seniors, Shaylin Steele, Bella Quinn, Hannah Sanders, and Courtney Fitzpatrick, come to the sidelines with hugs from the coaching staff and 39 seconds away from the 7th regional championship in Russell history.
And, you know, we were talking, I think Russell and Ashland were probably just a little bit better than Boyd County, but they're forever going to be saying, what if?
Yeah, 100%. There's a ball out top. Abby Sharp dives on top of it, brings it out to Presley Price. 15 seconds. Russell's going to move to 28-6 on the season. Boyd County will close its season at 24-11. And the 100th game and the regional tournament by the Russell Lady Red Devils is a 7th championship. Russell wins it 52-38. They're your 2024 16th region champions. Stand by courtside and grab Mandy Lane in just a second for a quick word. Trying to grab a couple of coach or players as well.
1:30 Wednesday, correct?
Yes.
For Russell.
1:30 Wednesday against the winner of McCracken and Graves County that played tonight. And let's go to Kent Robinson. He's got Mandy Lane.
Coach, you led from the get-go. They made a little run for you. Congratulations. You're going to the state tournament. Last time you were there, you were sitting in the tunnel. You had to come home. Congratulations. You're going to Rupp.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of my kids. I thought we played so well. We struggled to make shots in the second half. I think we were a little bit tired, but we were able to hold on to the ball when we needed to, and close it out.
Late in the fourth quarter, you guys just really backed it out. Boyd County didn't attack, didn't foul. You just played Russell Lady Red Devil basketball, and you're going on the Rupp. Kids played very hard there at the end. You got some reserves to come in. Got to be a special moment for you right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so proud of our seniors and so happy for them. Like we said, in 2020, they got it taken away, and I'm just so happy that they're going to get another chance at Rupp.
Congratulations. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Head coach Mandy Lane of Russell. And let's see if we can get a couple of players.
We'll see if we can grab a player here in just a second. We're going to stay right here as we'll have our trophy presentation in a second. Let's head back over to Kenner for Hannah Sanders.
Yeah, it's got to be a victory. Boyd County made a little bit of a run at you, but you guys withstood that run. And what are you feeling right now? I mean, you're going to get to go to Rupp and play some basketball.
I mean, emotions are high right now. I'm just so proud of my team, and we worked our butts off this season. I'm so happy we got here.
Boyd County really, they kind of made a run at you, but then you guys withstood that run, and now you're going to Rupp, so enjoy. Have fun.
Thank you.
It's Hannah Sanders of the Russell Lady Red Devils. And we'll talk now to Gabby Orborn. Gabby, congratulations. Going to Rupp Arena. How's it feel? You guys played awful hard here this evening, and Boyd County made a little run there at the end. There about 3-4 minutes to go. They kind of really never did attack you. How's it feel?
It feels good. We worked really hard for this moment. Ashland was kind of our biggest stop there, but we pushed through it, and we did it together.
What's the feeling? You're going to go back to school next week and knowing in a couple of days you'll be on the Rupp Arena floor?
It's going to be nerve-wracking, but we just got to do what we did here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll get Shaylin Steele real quick before we send it back to you guys. Shaylin Steele, congratulations going back to Rupp Arena, your senior year. It's got to be a very nice feeling to go down there. What's your feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. You know, after these 2 past seasons, not being able to make it back, just us seniors knew we were going to do whatever we needed to do to make it back there. So I'm just really excited that we get to go back and play.
Well, congratulations. Go enjoy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Interviews there for you guys. James Collier, Hager, back to you.
Thanks, Kenner. So the Russell Lady Red Devils on their 100th game here in Moorhead pick up their 7th district or 7th regional title. They last won it back in 21. They went back-to-back in 20 and 21 and then lost to Ashland in that 22 season in the semifinals. They've moved their finals record over Boyd County now to 4-2. That makes them now, they were exactly 10-10 in the 20 meetings coming into this tournament. The interesting thing, though, this is the 4th finals they've met since 19. Russell's won 3 of those.
Yeah, and if you're saying you got an advantage over Pete Fraley, you're in pretty good position. But, I think 2020 was when they had the rug jerked out from them. They went back the very next year.
Yeah, went back 21.
And I
they
think
won a game in the first round.
Yeah, I think Ashland's boys were in the same boat. And I remember saying, I never root for one team or another over this, and I know you don't either, but it just felt justice that Boyd County or that Russell and Ashland's boys would both repeat the next year because they didn't get to play the year before.
Exactly. All right, our trophy ceremony, as we'll go courtside here, as we'll have the announcement of the 2024 All-Tournament team as well as the presentation of the trophies. We'll take a look at all of our stats here in just a little bit as well. Stay tuned with us here. It's the postgame show powered by Papa John's Pizza of Grayson and Flatwoods.
I wonder how many of them we got. I bet we got them all.
I think we got them all.
I think so, too.
We'll see. But it was, you look at the way this game broke down, Coach, and you look at the numbers in each quarter.
Yeah.
And that second quarter.
Yeah.
Outscored it by 8, and that totally made the difference.
Yeah, just that one run. I know, like you say, we keep harping on it, but it was the difference in the game.
100%.
17-17 to 32-19, and Boyd County could just never catch up. And you had a good point, too. They were in the process of making a run, and the halftime break hit. And
yes.
That was probably the worst thing could happen to Boyd County.
Good look there at the trophies on the table. Tim Rhodes, longtime man here in charge of the 16th region tournament. How many years has Tim been around? 40 plus?
He's been doing it a while, yeah. He's worked for Moorhead for a long time. Great fella, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He and Paul Rhodes do a phenomenal job
of
orchestrating and running this tournament. All the great crew here at Moorhead State. Class act. I mean, it's an event that everyone looks forward to. It's run very well. It's very easy to get in here, do what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
They facilitate it to where everybody has a place to work, and just a heck of an atmosphere every single year. So our cheerleading awards being handed out first. National Blazer is your champions for the cheer competition during the game.
I have to watch the cheerleaders because my sister was cheerleading coach for so long at East Carter.
Yes.
Actually got statewide coach of the year one year.
East Carter was usually known for some pretty good cheer crews.
Yeah, she was. People think that I was demanding as a basketball coach.
I think
she was
Kelly
more demanding.
Was Kelly a little more demanding?
She was more demanding than the cheerleaders.
And I know how demanding you can be. I played for you.
Yeah,
you yelled
way
a little
back.
bit. Yeah,
way
just
back.
a little bit.
That was in a different century, wasn't it?
That was a long time ago, Coach. We won't talk about how long ago that was. We'll both feel bad.
Yes.
So the runner-up trophy to the Boyd County Lady Lions. Pete Fraley in 28 seasons. Just the numbers that he's put up is phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's rewritten the record books. And any time that you can take your name and put it above Hop Brown, it says a lot about what you're doing. And if you don't know who Hop Brown is, do yourself a service and look it up. Find somebody that knows about him. You won't find a better guy that was just an all-out competitor, a warrior, would coach his behind off to bury you every single chance he got. But he'd put his arm around you and hug you and tell you a great game after it's over.
He did. And, that's the way Hop, Pete, Bill, Mandy, myself, that's the way we all were with each other. Game's on, we wanted to kill each other. Game's over, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Coach Pete Fraley there with Tim Rhodes and accepting the game ball.
You know, I never did want a game ball when we lost.
I didn't either.
I just keep it.
Now it's the time for the trophy presentation for your 16th region champion, the Russell Lady Red Devils. You know, after falling in this round the last 2 years in the semifinals to Ashland, getting over on that team last night and then getting back here, that's got to feel pretty special.
I'm sure it does. You know, what I found out was you get tired of eating pizza, you get tired of eating chocolate cake. Winning, you never get
tired of winning. Winning never gets old. You know, we talked to Mandy this morning, and the first thing she talked about, everything they've done was because of the staff that she has.
Yeah.
And, you know, Gary has been there for so many years with her and what he does. And he's a defensive, just a genius. The way that he structures stuff. Haley Sue with her, Kim.
Yeah.
I mean, and, you know, you look at Kim, I mean, she was a phenomenal player in her days as well. So was Haley Sue.
She was. Kim was one of my babies, and she's done a tremendous job over here. And you're right. With Haley Sue. I wonder if she has mixed emotions, you know, playing for Ashland.
I was going to say, playing for Ashland and now coaching for Russell.
Yeah.
So.
Kim playing for East Carter and coaching for Russell. So. But, you know, you mentioned Pete's numbers. I think he's probably putting up numbers that are not going to ever be touched because I don't think you're going to see
You don't see
anybody
longevity
coach
like that
No.
in coaching anymore.
Yeah, it just doesn't happen, does
No,
it?
it just doesn't. That's not the way the society is structured anymore.
No.
So TJ Maynard coming out to receive the tickets to go off to Rupp Arena. Again, Russell will play on Wednesday at 1:30. They play against Region 1 winner, which will either be McCracken County, Graves County, who play tonight.
Probably McCracken.
I think so.
And, you know, to give Russell some positive things here, they obviously didn't play, but they did play a common opponent. Russell went to
Cooper,
and got beat by 23. And going to Northern Kentucky's hard. Cooper beat McCracken on a neutral floor by 12, so that's going to be a pretty good game.
Morgan County, your Sportsmanship Award. Head coach Jordan Bringers, his first year there in West Liberty.
And,
you know, they pushed Boyd County to the brim the other night. It was 18-15 before halftime, and then a quick turnover, Jasmine Jordan with a bucket, and it was a 4-0 spurt, and Boyd County went to the locker room up 1, and then it turned into a 10-0 run. And next thing you know, out of the locker room, they were down 10.
Yeah, a missed free throw, an offensive rebound on a missed free throw. And I'll make an early prediction right here. Morgan County will be back over here on this floor.
I 100% agree. I 100% agree. If any of the teams that's in the field next year, you can put Morgan County over here back in the 62nd.
I agree with you.
KABC 16th Player of the Year.
Very deserving.
Absolutely.
Miss Basketball candidate. Not sure she'll win it or not, but she is
certainly a candidate.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have another one next year. I think Kenley Woods is it?
Yes, I think so. All right, so now our 15-member all-tournament team. Kenley Woods from Ashland.
Okay, we're 1 for 1.
1 for 1, Coach. You know, you talk about a remarkable turnaround for Kenley.
Yeah.
Went down with a knee injury. It was not as bad as what was initially expected. And she played herself all the way back in, and just a phenomenal young lady. Only a junior. She's got another great year to go. Jaden Goley, our second recipient from Ashland. And Gabby Carley. Carley stayed around 7-9 points most in the couple of the games they played, but her defense was so huge.
Yeah, that's another young lady. We talked about Jasmine Jordan improving.
Lyman Wills from Rowan County. She was the only player in double figures for Rowan when they got beat in the opening round.
Played well.
16 points in that game. Yeah, here she comes down here.
Carly's really improved since
She
last
has.
year. Yeah.
She has. You know, the one thing I say with Gabby is that her confidence level has really surged.
Yes.
You talk about Diamond Wills, heck of a softball player.
Really?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Super, super fast. She was with the Vikings when they made that run in the Final Four last year.
Mm-hmm.
Emma Klinger from Morgan County. Phenomenal young lady.
Very
1,000
talented.
points.
Yeah.
I think she's over 500, maybe pushing close to 1,000 rebounds.
She's probably, what, 6 foot, 6'1"?
She's every bit of 6 foot.
Mm-hmm. She had to duck way down to get underneath this
Yes, she did.
strap down here. I know that.
You know, she took kind of the lead role after Jenna Hampton decided to reclassify, not take that COVID year.
Mm-hmm.
And so from Fleming County, Ava Watson.
What are we now? We 7 for 7, 8 for 8?
We're perfect so far. And not to say anything about the players on this thing, but this year I think this was probably one of the easier ballots we put together.
Yeah.
It was you know, the players that shine really stood out.
I agree. She played really well against Boyd last night.
Yes, she did. Lacey Burge hit a couple of big threes early on. Just handled the pressure so well.
And I'm sure you said this last night. The four semifinalists and the girls set a record for most wins.
Most wins. First time that it had happened, this 97 total wins. It beat the 2016 season. It came in with teams with 94.
Mm-hmm.
East, Russell, Round, and Boyd that season.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time, only the second time ever that we've had all 4 Final Four teams, boys and girls, that are 20-plus wins.
Wow.
Jasmine Jordan.
We've got them all so far, partner.
Yeah, Ariana Adams was also announced. She is not in attendance, so Jasmine Jordan. Heck of a run for that young lady. She's off to Rio Grande, and I think she's got some bright skies ahead. Audrey Biggs from Boyd County.
They've been a part of a lot of wins at Boyd County.
Yes, they have. And Maynard from Raceland. Talk about a super sophomore. 1,000 points, over 500 rebounds already.
Wow.
She's just so savvy with the basketball.
She is talented.
Yes, she is.
Quit fouling so much, Joe.
Yeah.
Stay in the game.
You talk about a kid that just plays with a smile on her face.
Yes, she does.
I would put her and Taylor Bartram up in a smiling contest, and that would see which one broke first.
That's a good analogy.
That would be a good one right there. Hannah Sanders. What she did down the stretch of the postseason has been, Mandy and I, we've talked about this so much, and you give that young lady the props that she's had. She was huge in that game last night against Ashland.
She was, and she's just a fighter.
Yes. Ella Quinn opened the ball game with that big 3-ball. Finished the contest with 10 points. Her and Steele, the only 2 players in double figures tonight. Stat stuffer throughout the tournament. Steals, assists, 7 assists the other night against Ashland.
And like you said, big adjustment this year to go from playing off the ball to on the ball most of the time.
Kennedy Darnell.
Made some early baskets again.
Yes, she did. Last night, 8 points of her 15 in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to her last night. It was funny. You know, she kind of a little squeaky, trying a little nerves. And now your most valuable player, the senior Shaylin Steele. Still finished with double figures in every game in the tournament.
Yeah, 17 points, 8 rebounds, some 4 assists, but some dandies, weren't they?
Yes, they were. 21 and 5 last night, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals in the win over Elliott County. So your 2024 all-tournament team on your screen there, the ones that are in attendance. And again, the 2024 16th Region Tournament champions are the Russell Red Devils. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll break down our numbers. We'll get some nuts cutting down. We'll cover that live as well. Coach E and I will wrap it up with our final thoughts as we switch things over to the boys as we continue our coverage here on the postgame show. It's the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Tournament live from Morehead State University on Kool TV.
The fourth quarter has been brought to you by JD Flooring in Greenup. For all your flooring needs, JD Flooring has you covered.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
See what it's like to be an eagle.
National Office Supply Office USA has been your one-stop shop for all your product needs, offering great service, competitive pricing, and quality products. From general supplies like pens, calendars, and envelopes, to supplies like laser toners, inkjet cartridges, ribbons, and paper, to equipment like laser printers, inkjet printers, shredders, and more. Ashland Office Supply Office USA has it all. Go online to ashlandoffice.com or call 800-926-1267. Ashland Office Supply Office USA, 2100 29th Street, Ashland.
Are you looking for a shop that features unique clothing, jewelry, and gifts? Zella Rose Boutique has it all at 9724 Route 60, directly across from Camp Landing. At Zella Rose Boutique, you'll find unique women's clothing, beautiful jewelry, handbags, baby clothing, UK apparel and accessories, and wonderful gift items. Stop by and let Kelly and Judy help you with all your shopping needs, Tuesday through Friday from noon to 6, with Saturday hours posted weekly on their website, ZellaRoseBoutique.com.
Back to the Pepsi broadcast table here in postgame 50-38. Your final score, James Collier, Coach Hager Easterling. Time for our statistics segment of the postgame show. We'll start first with individual scoring. It's brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, Home Health and Auto. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance.
As you said, Biggs only won in double figures for Boyd County with 16. Jasmine Jordan with 9. And Sophie Stevens with 7. For the victorious Lady Devils, it's Shaylin Steele leading the way with 17. Bella Quinn with 10. Gabby Oborn with 9 big points off the bench.
7 of those came in that spurt, that 15-2 spurt there when it was 17-17. That 4-point play off the made 3 and then hit the free throw.
Boom, boom.
That was huge. Hey, my producer got me one here. I'll put this one back up. It's time for the Bowman's Auto Collision Center scoring summary of the basketball game. Coach, we've talked about it so many times. That second quarter.
Yeah, 14-3 Russell after 1, 23-15. That included that big spurt that we were talking about. It's 37-28 at halftime. Boyd's fighting their way back in, and then we slowed to a snail's pace the second half. 8-6 third quarter for Russell, 5-4 in the fourth. Russell shoots 18 for 43, 42%. Boyd County 13 for 28, 46% for the game. 3-pointers, Boyd was 4 for 9, 44%. Russell 5 for 22, 23%. Free throw line, neither team measured up to their regular season. 8 for 13 for Boyd, 62%. Russell 9 for 14, 64%.
So Greenup County Library turnovers, books, movies, and so much more at all 3 stations. Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup.
Yeah, 16 turnovers for Boyd, 6 for Russell. They played a really good floor game. Again, James, we were talking, I think, Pete might have been okay with 16 before the game started, but as you noticed there at halftime, it seems like Russell scored every time that Boyd made a turnover, 15-2 in advantage points off turnovers.
Good look there on your screen. Bella Quinn chopping down that net, trying to get him a little piece there off the bottom.
Yeah.
Rebounds tonight. Again, this was brought to you in part by Kentucky Farmers Bank. This was a number that we're kind of shocked about, especially with the way they were at halftime.
Yeah, it's Boyd won by 3. You would expect a little bit bigger, but Russell's a fighter. 24-21 Boyd on the glass gave Russell still had the advantage in second chance points, 7-2. The points in the paint is shocking too, 24-12 in favor of Russell. And Oborn was the only player for either team to score off the bench. Gave Russell 9-2. Nothing advantage in points off the bench.
Anytime you get points off the bench, it's a huge advantage, especially if you get a player who goes near double figures.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, the player of the game tonight brought to you apart by Dr. Shanna Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic. When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. Coach, players of the game for this team, both start first with Boyd County.
Well, I think you have to go with Biggs. I thought she played really well. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists in there, just 4 turnovers, and handled the ball the whole game against Russell's pressure. She graduates there with a really nice game. And for Russell, I think we have to go with Shaylin, don't you?
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, when you get in postseason, your stars have to shine, and she came through big tonight. 17 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and she is our player of the game.
You know, one thing that I want to shout out about the Russell defense.
Yes.
The first 2 matchups when these two teams played in the regular season, Jasmine Jordan double-doubles both nights, had 27 points, 15 rebounds on February 19th loss, 28 points, 11 rebounds in that January 29th loss. Here tonight, she was held to 9 points. First time in the tournament she's been held single figures.
Yeah, and they play really good individual defense, but they play really good team defense too. And I was talking to some people yesterday before the Ashland game, and somebody pointed out, you know, Ashland's one of the highest scoring teams in the state, averaging almost 68 points a game. I said, guys, they will not come anywhere close to that tonight.
Not a chance. Not a chance. All right, we got one final break to take. We'll come back, wrap things up. 2024 16th Region Champ of the Russell Red Devils. They're headed to Rupp Arena on Wednesday in the opening round of the girls' Sweet 16. We'll continue our coverage after this in the postgame show. It's the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Tournament live on Kool TV.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
That's why we hand stuff every Epic Stuffed Crust with a whole lot of flavor. And we always start with our fresh, never frozen dough.
We never stop exploring new flavors of stuff into our crust. And just wait until you see what we're cooking up next.
The new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust, hand stuffed with a blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella. Because no one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Success comes with teamwork. At Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union, we have one goal, one team, with people helping people. Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union salutes all the athletes who strive to be their best, as do all your friends at Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union. 2321 Carter Avenue, Ashland. Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
Back at the Pepsi broadcast table, James Collier, Coach Hager Easterling, now joined with head coach for the Russell Lady Red Devils, Mandy Lane. Coach, congratulations on the victory.
Thank you. It was a rough one.
we talked this morning, and you know, I said, this is going to be a 32-minute track meet, right? And you said, absolutely. And then you guys pull it out there in the third quarter and just grind it out. And you said exactly what you guys wanted to do. You wanted to make them play defense for as much of this basketball game as you had to.
Yeah, absolutely. And we didn't feel like they had good matchups, so we weren't really trying to stall. But then about a minute or two later, of course, my kids are like, Are we supposed to be shooting it? Yeah.
Only if you make it.
Only if you make it. But no, I'm just really proud of them, and the way that we've hung in there the whole season and these last 2 days, and someone just said to me, an ugly win's better than a pretty loss. So
Absolutely.
we're gonna take it. We're gonna run.
Here was the numbers that Coach E and we talked about throughout the entire ball game. It's 17-17, 6:30 to go in the ball in the second quarter. You get the 3-point play and the free throw by Gabby. She then gets another 3-point play. It goes to a 15-2 run over the next 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and you guys push it out to double figures.
Thank goodness. So we really were hoping that we could get another 8-0, 10-0 run. But, give credit to Jazz and Audrey, man. And Pete had a really good plan. And, they did a great job of taking care of the basketball and slowing the game down. And, they're going to have 2 great college careers. And, as we know, we hate injuries. But, man, the job that he did with what he had, incredible.
Yeah. The one thing that I thought, and I didn't really kind of grasp this until we got into the postgame show, the first 2 times you guys played in the regular season, Jordan has a double-double. You hold her to 9.7 rebounds tonight.
Whew, sure didn't look like it, guys. But, okay. But you know what? We will take it. And like I said, I think she's going to be an All-American at Rio. I think she's going to have an unbelievable career. You talking about, I feel like she probably improved more than any other kid, if you really think about it, from start to finish of where she was. And, but overall, our defensive effort was where we wanted it to be. And really proud of how we grinded it out.
Mandy, James and I were talking and going back to that spurtability. Us and Clark Kellogg and James, we like that word.
Yes.
It's almost like you sit here and you watch your team and you know it's coming at some point. Do you feel that way every game? At some point, we're going to get a spurt.
Yeah, I do. More today, though. More today. But, yes, we're very fortunate to have those 10, 12-0 runs.
Yeah.
And
the difference.
It is. And, we really haven't been in a ton of close games. So the way that we were able to grind out these last 2 games, I'm really, really happy about that.
Comment, too, Mandy. Coming into the game, Oborn has 1 basket the first 2 games. 9 points off the bench tonight. Only player that scored on either team off the bench. She was huge for you.
Absolutely. She's starting anywhere else in the region, and she's embraced her role, and, she's that spark plug. And next year, like I say, I know there'll be juniors, but I think there'll be 2 of the best guards in the region.
Yeah.
Hannah Sanders, we've said so much about her, and you and I, we talked about her so much, especially here in the postseason. But just the way that she's kind of taken that next step. Did you maybe see a little bit of that senior-itis kicking in of like, wait a minute, this thing's about to come to the end. It's time to go get it.
I feel like she's been pretty locked in the whole year, and she's really been on board, and she's really bought into what we, wanted to do. And like I said yesterday, she's like, we are going to win this game, and she's just our vocal leader, and the kids love her, and we're just so happy that she's had a great season.
You get a chance to take this group back to Rupp. Again, as an 8th grade group, they got taken off the floor. They got back there as a freshman. Now you've got a senior-heavy team with those 4 starters that you get to take back there. How much difference that's going to be?
I'm hoping it's going to make a huge difference. We were lucky enough to win a game. We know it's I don't even know who won the
I don't think we've heard yet.
Okay, so it's played tonight, but I know McCracken's really good, and so is Graves County. So, we're going to enjoy this one for a little bit, but we do have a path where we could make it to Saturday morning, and we could get a day off in between, which I feel is awesome. So, we're going to enjoy this today and tomorrow, and then Monday lock back in.
Coach, congratulations on a phenomenal win. I was talking in the broadcast. I said some of the names that you take over tonight. You got your 20th win. You passed this guy right here to move up the list.
All right, that's okay.
5th title game puts you in the conversation. You are now tied with Connie Green and Liz Trevant. And, again, 4th region title. That puts you up there with Connie, Bill, and Claudia Hicks. That's a good company to be in.
It is. I've been definitely blessed in my playing and my coaching career. Been surrounded by a lot of really good people, and God's blessed me, and I really appreciate it.
Mandy, we thank you for everything. Congratulations. Best of luck down in Lexington.
Yes,
thank you.
Congratulations.
Mandy Lane joining us here in the postgame show. Coach, it's we would love to come down. That would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can make that happen. But the request from the head coach is for us to come down. We'll see how that works out. But
how much weight that carries.
I wonder how much that works. We'll see. What a tournament we saw here for the girls.
Yes.
Now we got to put this one aside because it's off for the boys now. We take tomorrow off. We gather ourselves. Everybody gets a kind of a deep breath after a long week here in Moorhead. We've been going strong since Monday. And then Monday night, it's going to be a war in this place. I think this place is going to be capacity. It's going to be electric. 2 great programs right out of the gate. Boyd County and the local team, Rowan County. You know they're going to travel well.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the backside of that, you've got Ashland and Fleming County, 2 good fan bases. And, we saw this the other night. When we got to the end of that first game, both fan bases were in here. And this place, it was the first time since COVID that it felt like the old time.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. And when the draw came out, I think these are the 4 teams that we expected to be playing on Monday night. And as you said, it's 4 teams. All of them think they can win, and that's going to bring people in. And I really think that the fans of the guys that are playing the second game are going to want to come and watch that first game too. It's revenge for both of those. Round County, they feel like they owe Boyd County something. Ashland feels like they owe Fleming County something. I'm with you, man. It's going to be rocking. It's going to be a huge crowd. 4 great bands on top of that, and the popcorn. Get your popcorn.
Get your popcorn ready. My buddy Grant Traylor and I, that was his key term. He always said, hey, get your popcorn ready. You better get a bucket of it. You're going to need it. It's going to be 4
get it early.
Phenomenal matchups. Hey, hat tip to our crew here this week. As always, they have rocked it out of the house. Jeff Irwin, our executive producer, Travis Otworth, Felicia Collier, Rachel Irwin, Jacob Hankins, and Taylor Heath. Just everything they've done. Some of them's not been on time, but that's okay. We'll let it slide maybe one time. But other than that, man, the stuff that they've done, all the stuff on the court, they make us look good. And that's hard to do.
They do, and I couldn't agree with you more. It's a fantastic, fantastic team to work with. And you left one person out, and that's yourself. You have done just tremendous job this week. Really unbelievable, and enjoyed working the game with you. And I think we get to do it.
Yeah, we get to do it again for the boys' championship.
Again. Absolutely.
Looking forward to it, Coach. Guys, that's it. We're going to wrap it up here tonight from Moorhead State. Your 2024 16th Region champions on the girls' side, it's the Russell Red Devils. Their 7th regional title in school history comes on their 100th game here in Moorhead. For everyone at the Kool Sports Network, Coach Hager Eastling, Dickie Taylor with us earlier this evening, as well as Kent Robinson. We call him Steve. I'm James Collier saying good night from Moorhead. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll talk to you Monday here for the boys right here on Kool TV. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for watching the Clark's Pump and Shop 16th Region Tournament live from Moorhead State University on Kool TV. This broadcast of the Girls and Boys 16th Region Tournament has been a special sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.